We live. We live on YouTube.
Oh,
So starting out, I seen that today. Those orange lobsters were making everybody mad. You see that?
no, to be honest, I didn't even worry about the orange lobsters. I don't know if the sneakers pass was the official drop or if they're gonna come with a later drop, but I wasn't really worried.
So I guess this was on like the Concepts website or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I guess like the whole thing got botted. Like big surprise there, right?
Right.
But I guess like they were even trying to cancel orders or whatever, but like they didn't actually cancel any. I'm not really sure how that played out, but everybody was going for that. And from what I understand, like the caption didn't work, like, and so just bots just ate everything. And it's crazy because it seems like the more hype a release is, like the more it's more coveted, the more people are going after it, the worse the releases get for some reason. Like if that was like the Air Jordan 13 anything,
Nobody.
yeah, the capture would work, the bot protection would work, everything would work. But anything that's hype, bro, and that's when everything breaks for some reason. Like it's like every single release now. Like
But it's like, what level of bot protection could concepts actually do? It's not gonna get Nike level. Um, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Like I was saying, like the only other option to get the concepts was the sneakers pass.
yeah, and they it's really rare to be live somewhere close to like enough to get that. Like for most people, you know what I mean. And
Yeah,
but I mean, I didn't even try for those. I was going after those 13s on Soulfly, but then I saw late last night that they added them to sneakers. They added them late, bro, like midnight.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
them Soulfly joints, and I was crushed at work, so I didn't even have a chance to get on Soulfly anyways. But it might end up actually saving me money because I won't have to pay shipping on sneakers.
Right, right.
And and not too many people are talking about those, but those are fire. Them
Yeah.
13s, they are fire. So I mean, I'm gonna be going after those in the morning. What you think about them 12s, man? That
Those
them black
taxis,
the black taxis?
those are hideous. I care nothing about those. I mean, they're nice. They remind me of like the Master 12s.
Mhm.
But even when like Jordans were at their height when the Master 12s came out, I didn't care anything about those.
One Choice said that the, Concepts, site kept crashing. I honestly didn't wanna pay 350 for them. So I really and I knew and I knew that they was hyped, and I knew that I probably wouldn't get in there. Now, if they drop on sneakers, I might go after them, the Orange Lobsters, but, like, those websites.
Was that you who told me that they were 350?
Yeah.
Because I remember somebody telling me they were 350 and they were like, but you get the special bear brick and you get the special box. And I was like, well,
Yeah,
I don't care. Give me the regular box.
right. Yeah, I don't like I said, I mean, if they dropped on, like see, I mean, I'm on Manure, man, like, I know I hype them up a lot about their releases, but, like, yo, like, their releases, I'm sure bots get in, bots eat, but, like, you can actually cop manually on that site because they do, like, a whole 'nother domain, so they can't just sit on there and just eat it all up as soon as it drops, like, they gotta have to put in some work to be able to get it.
And then they caught some of those bots
They caught a lot of them. They
yeah,
caught a lot of them.
and
Brian
they
Wally
actually followed through. So
Brian Wally, what's up, my guy? It says Lobster sold out in 2 minutes to go. Took 2 L's on Sneakers Pass since I'm 22 miles from Boston. That's what I'm saying. Like, how long would it take you? How 22 miles? That's probably what, like at least an hour, maybe around
mm, if you drive 80 miles an hour,
2 hours with traffic, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're cool. They're nice sneakers and everything. I'm just not. I didn't feel like fighting for him, man. I had to be
Right.
honest with you. Like
Right.
I only got so much fight in me, man. And after the lost and founds, bro. Like I'm beat. I'm beat. I put in a lot of work for those, man.
But I
And
mean,
actually, what happened?
but that's basically how I was. I mean, I like the what are they, orange lobsters?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't even know the history behind the lobsters because I don't really care. But I just didn't like them enough to put in even the mental effort to think about going on the concepts website because I already knew what number one, I already knew what it was when we talked about it. Um, Number two, I didn't want to pay 350. I didn't want to stress. I didn't even want to stress about trying to pay 350. So I was just like,
Right.
okay, whatever, that's cool.
I mean, 350 around Christmas time for a lot of people, most people is but they're thinking they're going to sell it cuz they're going for 700 or whatever out on resale. And I'm sure they'll go up in value. They'll be worth, a little bit of money in the long run or whatever, but um one choice says they're supposed to drop on sneakers on the 20th. I saw that actually. I saw that. Um that's not a guarantee either though, but I'd rather take my chances with sneakers.
Right, right, right. Because I was gonna say there were a lot of shoes that were supposed to drop on sneakers that never dropped, like the Travis Scotts and
Fragments.
other releases and stuff like that. Yeah, so I mean,
KB Kicks, what's up? What's good, James? What's up, my guy? Hope you're doing well out there. But yeah, I mean those fragments. I remember the highs, the ones that never dropped on sneakers.
yeah,
I remember people talking about, oh, they're loaded up on the back end. They're loaded up. They're gonna be dropping any day. I remember that. Like people was just saying that. You know what I mean? And then, um, what's that? A year and a half later or so.
never came.
Yeah, I mean
They never came.
those were, and that kind of upset me because that was a really dope shoe, and they only dropped on Travis' website,
Did
and
the
you
did
know
the
how the
trophy rooms drop on sneakers?
the ones
Yeah.
the ones supposedly like that the whole release was trash, but supposedly the trophy rooms sneakers gave out EA to certain people, like a couple of people got EA,
Right.
and
'Cause I was gonna say because I think I remember talking about the trophy room release and being like, "Oh, it was a fake release just to say that they did it."
yeah,
But
I don't know. I mean,
then,
I've never seen or heard anybody hit on there,
right.
for the EA. Regular people didn't get that shoe. Regular people didn't get that. The whole release was backdoored. That's why, like, I don't even like when them sevens came out. Like, I tried for them. They said that they sold out, but then they didn't sell out. They put them back on, and after the first time, I was like, you know what, forget it. Like,
Oh, I didn't even go for the trophy room seven. I completely forgot about them
they're
being an actual thing.
I mean, they're nice, man. I wouldn't mind having them, but it's something about him, bro. Something about
Yeah, that's
ever
all.
since that trophy room run. Now
Yeah,
I don't even care what he puts out. Like I
because
want them, but I don't want them.
like I whomever may be watching, I don't care. I don't like Marcus Jordan. It's when the trophy room ones came out and he basically like gave a middle finger to people who were upset about him backdooring it and said he could do whatever he wanted to do and he didn't care about the people because it
Right.
wasn't about the people. He still made his money. Oh, I said, okay, I know what kind of person this bug-eyed freak is. And I
Mhm.
said, I wouldn't, and at that moment I said, I will never, ever, ever give Marcus Jordan any of my money. Like, I don't care if Marcus Jordan, if the world ended and Marcus Jordan was the only shoe cobbler available on earth to make shoes, I wouldn't trade him spit for a pair of shoes. Like so.
Now, I'm gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not the biggest fan of fives. Those trophy room fives though, those are fire. You ever
Oh,
see those?
absolutely.
Those are heat, bro. Love those. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think he rubbed a lot of people wrong on that release, but he, he- I guess he couldn't backdoor the sevens because, you know, if you look at like, I think it was I think it was Jumperman Chris and he got kicks like they were down there and like they you know they filmed and everything and there was
Yeah.
like a line like all around the block. I guess everybody was copping down there and people did hit on the website and people did get on sneakers and you know get the sevens. But the sevens, bro, if that would have been a trophy room four, that would have all got backdoored. We would have got none of it.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh
because it
yeah.
was seven,
But I feel like also Nike was watching him a lot closer than the last time.
Philip McKenzie, black taxis are low key fire, but I understand those who are passing. I think they're gonna sell out in my city.
They're gonna sell out. The hood loves 12s. The
The hood
hood
loves 12s.
loves
I like
12s.
12s. But those I mean, I think in Pittsburgh they're gonna do where I live, I think they're gonna do well like it you know, the stores around here just because 'cause they're black and yellow. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when people go in the finish line and they're sitting there or whatever, um, you know, they'll cop, you know, matches all their clothes. So
And like I'm not saying that they're a terrible shoe. Um
it's
and
not
I'm
the
not
right time.
yeah, and I'm not taking anything away from your opinion, because like your opinion is just as good as anybody else's. And but
For
from
sure.
one to another, I don't see the Black Taxi 12s as a fire shoe. It's a good shoe. It's a good shoe.
Yeah.
But like
That
you
would be
said,
something that, like, I would buy my nephew for
yeah,
Christmas.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You know, something like that. If he beats him it's an all black shoe, so he can't really mess it up too bad. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, I ain't really worried about it, you know, him
Oh, that
trashing it.
reminds me. My daughter wants a black pair of Jordans, so that would be perfect.
But you know what I'm saying, though? Like, my little nephew, man, he's 10 years old, like, so if he goes out and plays in the mud,
Yeah, yeah. She's
you know what I
12.
mean?
Yeah, she's 12. She messes them up, dust them off, or put some black shoe polish on them and keep it going.
You know what I'm saying? Dominic Martinez. For real, well said, homegrown. I feel the same way, man. Guess that's about the trophy room situation.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
them black taxi 12s though, man, it's just to me, that's not a holiday shoe, man.
No,
It's not really some like if they would drop that, I would say if they would have dropped that like in October, and I'm not saying that it would have been worth money or nothing like that, but I think more people would have been more open to it. But like right now, bro, like we're all first of all, everybody's trying to still get these lost and founds.
right.
If you ain't got them, you're still trying to get them. Everybody's patiently waiting on some kind of restock. I heard some rumors that they're going to be dropping sometime this month back on sneakers, but like I don't even know if that's even possible. Like these are rumors that are going around the internet. I honestly I could see it happening. I don't think it was going to be this month. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Personally, I'd be
It'll
shocked.
probably be early next year.
I could see a Jordan Reserve in like All-Star weekend,
Yeah, yeah,
something like that, like in February.
yeah.
I could see something like that, but I'm not saying that they don't have any laying around, but they don't have enough. Dude, it's gonna break the sneakers app again.
I mean, they'll just clean up the old pair.
Yeah, but they didn't get the old pairs. They let everybody keep the old pairs.
Well, some of them they didn't send out.
I'm
They had
sure.
a, they had a large stock that they didn't send out. So I mean, they got pairs, but because according to them, it was less than the in accordance to them, the out of all the moldy pairs that they found, that it was less than 1% that actually got out,
That's what they said.
and a large number of molded shoes got out. So with a large number getting out there to the public, and it was only 1%. of their entire stock of molded shoes. That's a lot.
How lucky am I? 1%. I got one.
Yeah,
You know what I
you're a
mean?
1%er.
Yeah. I mean, like, bro, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see this going two ways. Either they drop in like a Jordan Reserve or something like that, or they give out exclusive access to them, whatever kind of small stock they may have in the future, or they never drop ever again.
That's true.
And
Because I don't think they'll do exclusive access again for those. I just don't think.
and and I and I feel like if I had to pick, if I had to really, and I'm talking about sneakers now. I'm not talking about like a DTL or a restock or something like that. I'm talking about sneakers that I would actually lean more towards we never see them again. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just saying like if I was a betting man and I had to put money on it, I'll be shocked, bro. I'll be shocked if they drop this month. I would be completely shocked because you just had, first of all, when they did EA, nobody was complaining about moldy sneakers. So I kind
Right.
of feel like they knew.
I didn't get a moldy pair.
I feel like they knew that they had some moldy pairs.
Yeah, yeah, they knew. They knew.
You know what I'm saying? And they let those go out or whatever because when has Nike ever let you keep a shoe and give you your money back?
Right. I think it's only. I think it's only. Well, I don't remember that ever happening. It
I don't
might have happened. It might have, but I don't remember
I
it
don't
ever happening.
remember it ever happening either. They always want the shoe back if they're going to give you a refund.
Right.
This was the first time that I ever remember anything like that happening. So I hope they restock, man, because I know a lot of people really wanted that shoe.
I need another pair.
I know that a lot of people really wanted that shoe, man, and I like people are copping other things, hoping that they can make enough money off of that thing to buy to buy a lost and found. You know what I
That's
mean?
crazy. Well,
Like,
and that's kind of backwards thinking though, because well, let me not make an assumption. If they're buying other pairs of shoes
mhm,
to try to get enough money to buy a pair of lost and founds,
yeah,
that's backwards thinking. You might as well pay for the lost and founds then. It's just like,
yeah. But like even like the all moment years, you know how many people are trying to trade that for a lost and found or trying to sell that for a lost and found?
oh yeah, I know because I get it all the time on Trade Block.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like I get everybody's still trying to get that shoe or whatever, but it's I mean, it's a dope shoe, but like I mean, they got the Spider-Man joints coming out in 2023, and I'm not saying that that's gonna be any easier,
Why?
but there's you know what I mean? There's other it's basically the same shoe.
Is the Miles Morales movie, is another Miles Morales movie supposed to come out 2023?
I have no idea. I'll ask my nephew because he loves Spider-Man.
Because like the Miles Morales movie was good. I think they're I could be wrong, but I think the next installment is a real live Miles Morales. I
The
don't
video
know.
game was dope. I played the video game on PS5. Dope.
Yeah. That shoe is bananas. I have it. I stood in front of Athlete's Foot at 3 o'clock in the morning, waiting for him to open up, and a fight almost broke out. And a lot of people tried to cut the line, and we had to get aggressive. And me and my friend, we got the last size 10s that they had.
Mhm.
So, I mean, yeah, that was a good day. That was a really good day.
Yeah. Sounds like a good day.
Um, but I mean, that would be the only reason I could think that they're doing another Spider-Man shoe because it doesn't make sense. This will be what their third.
I mean, listen, I'm a cop. I mean, well, I'm a child cop, but I mean,
The first one was ugly and nobody knew about it.
mhm.
Then they did the Miles Morales Jordan one, and everybody was like, It's not a Chicago, but it is a Chicago, and it's still dope. So, I'll take that. I can't. I hope they wouldn't do another Chicago in 2023.
I mean, supposedly, bro, there's a Spider-Man Jordan 1 dropping in 2023.
Can't imagine what it would look like. I need to research that and
They
then look
I think I've seen images. Matter of fact, I think I put it on Instagram like a couple months ago.
and look for some mock-ups because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me try to see if I can find it online. You think the Lost and Founds are gonna drop again?
Um, I feel like it's too much of a loss of money for Nike to not drop those. Like if they drop the Lost and Founds, it's guaranteed money, regardless of what the problem may have been. Even if they were to say, "Hey, look, these are the moldy pairs," that's come on, come on.
I don't know, man. I like them. I mean, I don't need them.
You know what this looks like? What was that Jordan that dropped with that airship, that all white airship?
I don't know.
It was this colorway, and I think instead of the swoosh being white, I think the swoosh was like black or red, but it's the same shoe. And this is Spider-Man the animated series. This looks like what is that? The Little Tykes Spider-Man? Like I don't. What if this is just a kids release? What if this is just like a toddler, infant, and like that's what that looks like that's gonna be. So a lot of people might be getting their hopes up for the wrong thing.
Okay, so unveiled by reputable sneaker leaker Z Sneakerhead, the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Air Jordan 1 is slated for a summer 2023 arrival, lining up perfectly with the movie's scheduled release. Currently, not much is known about the colorway's design, but the mock-up above is used for visual purposes and not an actual representation of what's to come. So this is one of those Z Sneakerhead um, mock-ups.
Right. It's always these sneakerhead.
Yeah, I mean, he's close sometimes, but sometimes they're way different. Um, we'll see. But either way, it's gonna look similar to this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a Chicago esque.
That's
Um,
okay. That's more of like I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but
they
um,
released like a women's Jordan 1 low that looked very similar to this, like in like 2021.
yeah.
To this mock up, anyways.
Let me see. Is that a web in them? Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
web
it's on the
in the side panels and on the toe box.
yeah, and even the back up here.
Come on. What is it going to be? A reflective web? No. Come on. Come
It's gonna be
on.
3M, my guy. No, I don't know. Um, One choice
Now
said they may have pairs, but they are molded or not.
they're more than likely molded. They're more likely to have mold on it. And they're probably watching a lot of people's videos on how to get the mold off. And they're probably going to take the mold off and send them out.
Did somebody else make a mold removal video, or was it just me?
I don't know. It might have been just you, but I'm pretty sure
Might have been
somebody
just
might
me.
have saw yours and decided to do one of their own.
I wonder if the moldy pairs came from the Texas warehouse. I don't remember Nike ever shipping from before. Philip, that's where mine came from. Mine came from the Texas. No, seriously, they did. That's where mine came from.
That's why I'm laughing. Um, Mine didn't come from Texas. My early access pairs, they didn't come from Texas. They came from the Memphis location.
Bro, they were shipping from everywhere. So they were shipping from places in Florida. They were shipping from Texas. They were shipping from everywhere but Memphis, bro. And I'm not saying some pairs
Dang.
didn't come from Memphis, but I mean, I remember my my second pair that came from Florida, and the other pair that came with the mold came from Texas. But that
Dang.
but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because
Right.
chances are that those pears were molded before they even made it to
Yeah.
United States.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I mean?
I mean, okay, so a lot of people don't really understand how like their whole process before release goes. Those shoes sit in a warehouse for 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
That's how people are able to get early pairs. So for 3 to 4 months, they've been sitting. So they had to know that there was mold there. That was the only way they knew it was
I'm a
mold there. And the plan was for the molded pairs not to get out. That's the only way they could have said that they planned for the molded pairs not to get out. And then either some of the pairs that weren't molded in the process before going out and got out, or some of the molded pairs people weren't paying attention to and accidentally sent them out.
I'm
So I
checking
mean,
the dates on my moldy pear. Hold up. 'Cause someone
he's
else
taking the dates on his moldy pair, and people are watching and upset that you have a moldy and a non-moldy pair. But I mean, please forgive them, you all.
well, I mean, I cleaned the moldy pear, so it's all good now, see? But anyways, the dates on mine say February 2nd, 2022 to March 23rd, 2022. So they were making these close to a year ago.
Yeah, last year around like November,
Do they put
like
do you
October,
know if
like
they put
October,
do
November.
do you know if they put the dates on when they're ready to go out, or do they put the dates on whenever they first, like, assemble the shoe? That's a good
Um,
question.
yeah. Um,
Didn't you say one of
I think
yours
I think the dates are I think the labels with the dates on them get put on them when they're assembled.
that makes sense. You know what,
Eh,
too? You remember how you said your bottom, like, one had, like, the thing on it and the other one didn't really have it as much?
Yeah,
Both of mine on both of my pairs have them, like, all over both sneakers.
yeah, that's correct. Do I have them here? No, I don't have them here. I took them home, but yeah, like yeah, you're absolutely right. One outsole on mine is just barely touched, and then the other outsole is completely dusted over as if it's like old rubber.
One choice. I'm glad I have my pairs because I wouldn't even try to get them from Nike after all this.
I
Vlogging.
would, I
Vlogging with
would.
Demetrius. What's up, bro? You can come on. I sent you the link if you're not busy
Man, he probably in the semi.
in the semi. But yeah, I mean, you gotta figure about like, okay, so if they made them in February, they dropped them in November. I mean, they sat for bro. That's a long time to sit.
Yeah, I
And but
see.
that's probably common. You know what I mean? That's
So
probably common.
the production date is from February to March.
Yeah.
So probably towards the end of March, they were done with production. April, May, June, July, August.
Let me do some more investigation. Let me check the other pair and see what those say.
Yeah, geez, that's crazy. That's almost like that. Ooh,
Because they might be different dates. I don't know. I didn't even think about it until we were sitting here on this live talking about it.
I'd have to check my pair on what the dates are. You know, I'm probably going home tomorrow to pick up some of my other packages, and once I get them, we'll come back next Friday, and I'll get the date on my pair.
I'm trying to get in this light. Same dates.
Okay. Yeah, so they sat in a warehouse for at least 6 to 8 months.
Sounds about 8 months.
So I mean, that's plenty of time for a pair of shoes to get molded.
Yeah. I just wonder why they got moldy. Like,
um, it just depends because like fabrics, things like that, it's really fickle. Like if temperature can affect the way the shoes age as well. So it just
they
really
didn't
depends.
they didn't do something right. That's all I know. Cause that, bro, you know how many shoes I bought? I'd never got mold on shoes.
Right. It would have to be the warehouse temperature. The warehouse temperature is what more than likely caused the mold.
Yeah. People still want them with the mold though. They don't even care. Don't care, bro. Like, you know how many people commented on there like, "Bro, like, I don't even care. Like, I'll take a moldy pair." You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want the shoes. Like, that's how bad people wanted this shoe, man. Like, I was heartbroken though. I was heartbroken for a second. I don't know if you actually saw my original video or not, but like, I was I was like, because I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect it, so I'm like filming a video, and I'm like, I had no idea what to say. I was just like, "Bro, like, got mold all over my shoe," and
Right.
and but I mean, it worked out. Like Nike, at least Nike's refunding the money and letting you keep the shoe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. For me, I don't care if the pair was moldy as long as I can get another pair.
Yeah. So Vlogging said he's on the road listening. Well, be safe out there, man. Jazzy Carr says he's still keeping his pair on ice.
Better be careful, they might mold.
It might mold. Vlogging said thoughts on the Sulfat 13s. I think they're dope. I'm gonna go after them in the morning.
That's a sexy shoe.
It's a nice shoe. That's a dude. You see the box? The box is cool too.
Nah, I had
The the story of the shoe is like the inspiration is it's supposed to center around Michael Jordan retiring from Bulls in 1998 after they won their last championship, and he goes off to retirement on his yacht. So it's supposed to, I forget what the actual calling the shoe. It's like let's go fishing or something like that. But he has a yacht, and the yacht is called Catch 23.
right.
And the same design that's inside the inner sock liner and stuff like that, and the colorway of the shoe or whatever is based on his yacht. And even when you pop the box off, there's like a pool or a body of water. It's not like a real body. It's not like real water, but it's like, let me see if I can find it.
That would be, oh man, that would be gorgeous if they had like a plexiglass
It's
shoebox
something.
bottom with
It's something
with
like that,
a
but it's not real.
plexiglass floor with water in it.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here's the box, but
Whew.
it's like a slip cover, and you pull this off. Let me see if they have more pictures of the box. Um, I seen somebody on Instagram with it, like, see how it's got like the water soles
Yeah.
or insoles,
Oh, I
and
need those. I love 13.
yeah, like, and so the slip cover comes off, and there's like I guess the paper is like water, but it's like a clear lid.
Yeah, I need everybody to hate on 13s, and I need to get a pair.
Bro, they're first come, first serve tomorrow. They're not doing a draw for it or anything.
No.
Like the laces, I guess, glow in the dark or whatever. I guess, or am I just imagining it? Is that three? No, that's laces. I really like this colorway, man, with the sail and all that.
Yeah,
And I don't even really mess with 13s all like this, but these are fire. They got them UNC 13s dropping this month too, like the black and UNCs.
UNC 13s.
Yeah,
Which ones are those?
they're just black and UNC. Here, these joints. How you feel about these? You like 13s, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the Soulfly ones.
Let me see. Why isn't it popping up? Was my watch collar that far behind? Oh no, it's just not showing up on the
These, no, not these, but they look like this. It's not these. They're just black and these right here.
Nope. No, thank you. Don't want them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't you rather have the Soulflies?
Yep, surely would. I love 13s. I love 13s. I need, as a matter of fact, I need to go back and get those purple 13s that dropped like earlier this year.
The black and purple ones?
Yes.
Did look just like this?
No. But it's the color block. I mean, yeah, the color blocking is the same, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're purple.
yeah.
I remember that, bro. That seems like forever ago when those dropped,
Yeah, it does.
doesn't it? It don't feel like it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. But it was what, like in February, March, somewhere around there?
Nitro. Hi and
Right.
A
Oh, oh,
says
hi.
says watching this at work.
Hey.
Appreciate you, my guy. Just check dates. Says from February to May 18th. Jazzy, on your Jordan, what do you mean? On your Chicago. So they got multiple production dates. Both of mine have the same dates. So it's February 2nd to March 23rd.
I'm guessing. Oh, I had to read what Vlogging said. Okay, but I'm guessing. I'm guessing like the early access pairs have different production dates on them.
I don't know. I mean, you're the only one that I know. Well, you and Vlogging got EA, right? And
Yeah, yeah,
Wysoul. What didn't Wysoul get it too?
yeah. His crusty butt got him too. Nah, that's my boy. That's my guy.
KB Kick said he's copping the
Why
soul.
salt was the reason why I thought I wasn't gonna get a pair. Oh, I was salty. I was so salty because
About
he
well,
got EA the day before.
yeah. When we were on that last live together and you guys were all talking about how you guys got EA, I was salty because the release was the very next day. And remember, I kept saying like, I was like, I'm gonna get him somehow. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get
Right.
him. But if I don't get him, and you guys just had him, and I was like,
Salty about not getting EA and your behind got two pair.
I mean,
One you paid for and the other pair were free.
but I had to go through some stuff. But I mean, it was worth it.
Right. I was gonna say you got two pair for the price of one. So I would say that's a win over EA.
I got I got 2 pairs of Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Founds for $90 a piece.
Right.
In theory.
Because you got the 20% off. And
I
then you got
no, I still have the 20% off.
that's what I'm saying. You got the 20% off,
Mhm,
and then you got your money back.
mhm.
Man, see, that's what I'm saying. Okay, now
But
I'm
see
salty again.
but see, at first, they weren't doing the refunds at first. They were only given 'cause, what was, your average sneaker guy had the same issue, and the most that they would give him was 20%. And I did it, like, the next day, and the most that they would give him is 20 or give me is 20%. And
Right.
and then I let a couple days go by, I had a couple videos blow up, and then all of a sudden it was like, "Oh, we're giving money out again," or whatever. I'm not saying it was me, but, like, that was, like, my journey. You know what I mean?
Well, the Nike representative did say, "Aren't you a content creator?" So it
Right.
might be you.
It may
Um,
it might have been me, yeah. It made me I
but
don't wanna take credit for it because, like, I don't feel it was me,
man,
but,
go
like,
ahead and take credit, man. Get your flowers.
speaking of that, guys, we hit 6,000 subscribers today.
Yeah.
6,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, man, and for all you guys that support me and stuff like that, like, I really thank you guys because this stuff is really hard to do, man, and,
Go ahead and support James by hitting that subscribe button some more because he needs a soundboard so he can
and,
go.
facts. But yeah, I mean, like, I thank you guys because, I mean, it's not easy to do this and to have
No,
you
it's
guys
not.
show up to the videos and subscribe and hit the like button, comment, all that stuff, and to get this channel to 6,000, man, was I mean, it's just the beginning, like, I don't plan on quitting anytime soon, maybe not ever, but, now we're on the road to 7K now. I'm in the mindset, and I'm not committing to it, but I'm in the mindset because 'cause I've dropped a video every day for, like, the last, like, I think it's 16 days or 17 days, and I'm gonna try to do the whole month of December, every single day, drop a video. I'm not committing to it just in case, like, I it's just too much because I have a full-time job and stuff, but I'm trying to, man. I think I'm gonna try
Man,
to what?
when you said that, now it would have been good if you had a soundboard to hit the button and the meme of the little boy saying, "Jesus Christ."
What are you doing? Eating? You don't want nobody to see you eat
That and
because they clowned you last time?
no, did they clown me last time for
They
eating?
didn't clown you, but they were just like, "Every time I see homegrown on here, he's eating."
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't see that in the last live a couple weeks ago?
No, because like from my phone, I can't see anything that anybody says, and I don't. I mean, I could pull up my laptop and talk to them, and but
Yeah.
what good would that do me? But no, no, no. But yes, I am eating, but um, I did that to try to see if it was me that was lagging, and I'm pretty sure it was. But
But, I really do appreciate you guys, man, like when I started YouTube, man, like I had a couple friends, one in particular that said I'd be perfect for doing this. And he's like, "Yo, you're into all this stuff anyways, like you should just do it." Like, and I was
right,
like, "Yeah, man, I never edited a video before. I had no idea." When I started, I didn't know how to edit a video at all.
right,
You know what I mean? And like
right,
now I'm like really good. No, I wouldn't say I'm the best editor or anything, but like I'm way better. You know what I mean? And then
right,
I had a whole bunch of other people, still people in my life today that have no idea what I'm doing and think that this is a complete waste of time. You know what I mean?
right.
So to be validated every so often, you know what I mean, is nice. And it really does help like inspire me to continue on and to keep making videos and to keep trying to, you know,
Yeah,
take this channel up and up and up and up. So I thank you guys so much. I really do.
I mean, like I used to say it all the time in my videos. Like people who hit that subscribe button, even if they don't talk or whatever,
Comment.
when they hit that subscribe button, it means so much because
It
I've
does.
been doing it like off and on for like the last 2 years. And like you said, um, when I first started, I knew nothing. I just threw myself in. I just dove in head first and started like buying a couple stuff, like a $50 subscription for Adobe Premiere Pro and doing all of that. And I was like, I like this. This is what I'm going to try and do. And my mom thought I was crazy. My mother was like one of my biggest detractors. I mean, she wasn't a hater or anything like
Yeah.
that, but she was like, "You're wasting your time and you're wasting a lot of money. What do
Right.
you need with those shoes?"
Right.
And when my mom started watching my videos, it was a little embarrassing, but um, she was like, oh man, you're really good at that. And just to get those kind of like reinforcements, it kept me going, even when nobody was watching. It kept me going.
Yeah.
So like, if you look at like my old videos, they're kind of funny because
I have something that, like, I do wanna say to you, bro. Like, I really wish you would make more content, and bec I just think you have so much ability that you could do whatever you wanted, bro. Like, I believe in you. Like, I know that sounds cheesy, man, but I think I think you should we talked about this the other day when
right, right,
me
right.
and you were just talking in private. But, like, I'm like, "Bro, like, you got talent, man. You got stuff to offer the world."
I honestly appreciate that. I appreciate it. 'Cause,
And you
man,
and you and you know me, man, like, I'm super, like, into, like, YouTube and you know what I
right,
mean? So, like, when I see it, I know it, you know what I mean? Like, even
right,
when me and you, like, first, like, met online or whatever, I messaged you like, "Bro, I want you to do this with me." You know what I mean? Like,
right.
there's a reason why, man. It's because you do have, you have a unique voice. And even me, bro, like, I don't always make videos, like, to chase views or anything, like,
Right.
I'll make videos on shoes, like, dude, that Soulfly video that I put out, like, nobody was talking about them a couple days ago.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, "Bro, like, guys, like, this is fire, like, you guys don't care about this?" Like, but then you like, the video started out real slow, now it's doing because I guess people are like, "Oh, that is dope." You know what I mean? So
Right,
sometimes,
right.
like, I just try to be authentic, like, if I think something's cool or if I you know what I mean, or whatever, or, I think people should know, and I'm just here to help people, like, if I can help you, like, make a decision on buying something or give you information on buying something or you know what I mean? Like, I just wanna help people, like, that's all. This stuff is it's hard to get anything, dude, in this world nowadays, like,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just shoes, but, like, even anything, like, everything is either really expensive or, like, really limited, like, even cars and stuff like that are limited. You know what I mean?
Tell
Like,
me about it.
so, I mean, KB did I get to this? KB said he was gonna cop today on a Soulfly website, but he's gonna try on Sneakers app because it's free shipping, and you know what?
That's what we were talking about.
Bro, me and KB, like, we were talking on Instagram this morning at, like, 6 AM, and, like, I got off from work and, like, I had a message from him from the night before, and I, like, responded. He responded right back. I didn't know if he was awake or whatever, but and we were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, they're dropping on sneakers." I was like, "I saw that." He's like, "I'm probably just gonna try on there." So in the back of my mind today, all day, I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, I could save $25."
Yeah,
So, is if I don't hit today, like, there's still tomorrow, and it'll be cheaper, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
guys, that Jordan 13 Soulfly, like, resale be damned, like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that's gonna be an $800 shoe or a
No,
$1,000 shoe, you know what I mean? But, like, if you want a nice shoe for your collection and I like I said, I don't even like 13s all like that, but if you want a nice shoe for your collection that probably a whole lot of people ain't gonna be going for, that still
right.
have a little bit of resale value to make you feel good about it, that Jordan 13 tomorrow is where it's at.
That's probably. I'll say this. That's probably the best Jordan 13
In
that
years,
I've seen in the last
years,
year. Beyond the Flint 13, because that was what, like
20,
2021, 2020,
2020,
2021.
April
Yeah,
2020.
that Soulfly is probably the best 13 that they've released in 2 years.
Facts. Totally agree, 1,000%. If if you don't even have many 13s, at least to have something like that, that's dope.
Because I remember that Chanel Jordan 13,
Yeah.
garbage,
Yep.
hot garbage.
I wasn't feeling it either.
And they did what was it? The Clot 13, hot garbage. It had that bubblegum pink bottom.
Yeah.
And a couple people were trying to tell me, oh, that bubblegum pink outsole is fire. Okay, I mean, if that's what you're into, but hot garbage to me. And I love 13s. The upper was nice. but that bubblegum pink translucent outsole was for the infants. I'll say that for the children.
Nitro, I went for the Soul 513s today in my size and could not hit. Well, buddy, who needs a soundboard when you got sound effects like that? Yeah, man, like I said, they're dropping on sneakers tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those Taxi 12s are releasing at the same time, but I think those are gonna sit.
Nitro, what size shoe you wear?
Yeah, let us know what size shoe you wear, my guy. Jazzy, yeah, okay. Nitro says, have not got EA since Lightning 4s.
Oh, that's a terrible EA.
I like the Lightning 4s, though.
I like the Lightning Four. Okay, I like the Lightning Fours. I
Mm-hmm.
have a pair of Lightning Fours. Did I pay resale for them on eBay? I think I did. But the Lightning Fours was not greater than the hype for the Lightning Fours because I remember the build up for the Lightning Fours, and I was literally sweating my butt off. Like I was pressed. Like months before the Lightning Fours came out, I was pressed because I'm like, oh my God, I gotta have the Lightning Fours. I gotta have the Lightning Fours. And because when the Lightning Fours come out, the Thunder Fours are gonna come out right behind them. Release day comes, they kind of fall off, and then they drop more pairs, and they really fall off, and then like I don't know what happened, but
It's
the
a dope.
hype,
It's a dope shoe. I don't know if it was worth all the hype.
right? No,
I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, man, you gotta get this. Like, if you don't have this,
right,
you ain't
right.
nothing. It's pretty dope though. You know what I'm saying? But
Like if somebody said, which would you pay resale for? The Lightning Fours or the military black fours? I'd be like, give me those military fours.
yeah,
I'd even pick the black canvas fours over the Lightning fours. So like,
it's more wearable.
yeah,
What was funny here in Pittsburgh is people were copping these and then like wearing their Pirates, Penguins, and Steeler jerseys with them, and it's not the same yellow, bro.
yeah,
Like
no,
it don't match like at all. Like
that's a gold, more gold color, and
this
then
is like a this is like
that's a Tweety
a
Bird
tour
yellow.
yellow. The
That's a
Lightning Force is like a tour yellow. This is like a Pittsburgh
yeah,
yellow.
yes. Oh, I have those too. Ooh, the hood was eating those
Bro, these are hot in my city. If you see,
up.
was it today's video? If you see my video that I talked about the black taxis. I busted these out, bro. These are hot. These are been hot in my city. Like everybody got these joints.
I
Everyone.
hit for like 2 or 3 pair, and I sold one pair for $400. When was the last time you saw a Jordan 12 go for $400 on the resale market? That wasn't a collab.
Bro, I talked about that today too. Like they really need to start doing like in my video today. I talked about that. What I think they should do is I think they should lost and found reimagine the flu games.
Huh. I wonder what that would look like. I need a pair of flu games. But
I think they should do something like that. I know it's not gonna be in 2023, but like maybe if Nike recognizes me again, you know what I mean? Like
right.
put that on the plate because I think it would really help that silhouette out.
I honestly
Now,
would love to see a pair of flu games though. I'm not gonna
bro.
lie, because I've been wanting a pair of flu games for like the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it would break the sneakers app the way that the Chicago Lost and Founds
No,
did,
no.
but it would be hot and people would want it.
But now that you talk about it, okay. So like I've been thinking about it for a long time. And now that you talk about it, like honestly, it would have been a better choice if they chose, but I know it's tradition, but it would have been a better choice if they put the flu games before the cherry 11s.
I talked about. Oh, flu games. I mean, it's apples and oranges.
I would have much rather preferred the flu games over those cherry 11s.
Yeah, but it's apples and oranges. I mean, you only get one Jordan 11 per year, and
Yeah,
and, and I mean, they're gonna release at least 8 Jordan 12s next year or whatever. You know what I mean? So
right. But let's say they were to do the flu games December 9th or whatever in the month of December, and then do the cherry 11s for the holiday season. I would for certain say I'd rather pay for those flu games than pay for those cherry 11s.
I mean, the flu games are. It was a he was a shoe that Michael wore. It was a shoe that Michael Jordan did some amazing, iconic, straight classic, beast mode, I'm the GOAT type work in that shoe. He never wore no cherry 11s. You know what I'm saying? Like, he probably doesn't even know that that sneaker's coming out. You know what I mean? Like, that's not
Yeah.
even I mean, I'm sure he knows, but you know what I'm
I
saying? Like,
don't know, he probably gets a pair before they even release, but
bro, he's so rich, he probably don't even wear these.
no, he doesn't. He said he doesn't wear his own shoes. He doesn't wear Jordan.
He wears them, like, when he goes, like, to the gym and he knows people are gonna take pictures and stuff,
Right.
but, like,
Really want
what
something to
was he
beat
what was he wearing? They hyped them up. I have them. It's those, they're mids. They're Jordan 1 mids. They're the color changing chameleon ones. Remember
Yeah,
he wore those and people hyped those up?
yeah.
I don't know
And I
where I
still
have my pair, but I have them here somewhere. But yeah, dude, reimagining the flu games, bro.
but I don't want it to be crusty. Like I don't want it to be cracked, I should
Well,
say.
did you see they're doing the, what was is it the Jordan 3 was it the 4 no,
It's
it's
some
the 3s.
three. It's a
It's
white
the
cement
3.
three.
It's the white cement 3s.
Yeah.
They're dropping those this year. Those look fire, bro.
I mean they look basic. I mean, like this is where I differ from everybody. Like I don't know the history of the shoe. And to be honest, a lot of times I don't care because I was never a Michael Jordan fan.
Ooh. Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
just a fan of the shoe. Like I've never watched growing up. I never watched basketball. I never watched Michael Jordan play. Um, I never watched any of that. I'm just a fan of his shoes. I was a kid who saw his shoes one day and was like, "Ooh, what are those? I want those that are on your feet. Please tell me what they are, so I can harass the heck out of my mother so she can buy them for me."
I watched Jordan, bro. I watched Jordan and that dude. There's a reason why these sneakers are so popular, bro.
Right.
And it's half of it is Tinker Hatfield. Half of it is Tinker Hatfield
Well,
because he did
probably say the majority of it because Jordan was getting ready to quit.
yeah. After the 2, he wasn't feeling that 2, which we're gonna talk about the Chicago 2s here in a minute because I wanna get your take on that. But after the 2, he was like, "Bro, like, I'm out." And they brought in Tinker Hatfield and they made the 3, and then the rest was history. He did the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10, 11, the 12, 13, and
Right.
14. And no one cares after 14.
Right.
No one cares. You know what I mean? Like, and there's a reason for that. And half of it is Tinker Hatfield because he worked with the thing is he really worked with Michael for inspiration on certain
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah.
Like, you
You
know,
pay attention to Michael. He might as well have been Michael Jordan himself.
he literally used his personality, his likes, his dislikes, cars that he liked, all different types of stuff to make
Right.
these sneakers. And the Jordan 1's a classic, you know what I mean? That was Peter Moore. And but where those sneakers they're really nice designs because he put a lot of thought into them.
Right.
And but what made them pop, what made them is Superman was wearing them, bro. Like a real life superhero that couldn't be beaten was wearing them, and
Well,
that's
Batman
why
wore the
Jordans are
sixes.
so popular. What'd you say?
And Batman wore the sixes. Does that count?
Yes, he did. And was it Batman Returns? Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Yep. Michael Keaton is also from Pittsburgh. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Michael Keaton is from Pittsburgh. He while he was filming, I remember as a little kid, as he was filming Batman Returns, he would come to Pittsburgh to go to Penguin playoff games, and yeah, he still comes back to Pittsburgh and stuff like that. Like, yeah, so
That's
he's from here.
crazy.
His real last name is actually Douglas, but there was
That's
already a famous Michael Douglas,
right. Right.
so he took the last name Keaton.
I was gonna say Michael Douglas is boring.
Yeah, so but yeah, anyways, but that's why they're so popular. Now, transitioning to the Chicago 2s that are going to be dropping at the end of the month. I think it's the 30th or the 31st. I think it might be it's close to New Year's. And what you think about those?
They're nice.
You going to get them?
No.
Okay.
I mean, let me expound on that because I know people are gonna, wonder the rationale behind it.
Mhm.
I've never been a two fan. Like two is the twos are in that list of ugly Jordans that just exist for me.
Mhm.
So um I've said it plenty of times and I'll say it again. It takes a lot for me to want to buy a two. That's why I was so impressed with the Alma Manier two
Mhm.
because they did a lot to it to impress me enough to want to buy it.
And the J Balvin too.
Right. Well, no, no, I'm not gonna give J Balvin that kind of credit. I was more so intrigued about what was going on with the J Balvin and not so much impressed. I was just more so curious. And every now and then, like a kid that gets curious, sometimes you come out a winner and sometimes you come out with a few boo-boos. And
Mhm.
the J Balvin too, I won't say I necessarily like failed or lost or anything like that. I would more so say that, I was somewhere in the middle. It wasn't a win and it wasn't a loss. It was just a eh. But yeah, tools are hideous. Tools are hideous. The Chicago two is not it's not a hideous two. It's not a oh my god, I gotta have it two. If I purchased Chicago Jordan 2, it would be because I was able to catch it on sale for like $80.
Mhm.
I wouldn't pay more than $80 for Chicago Jordan 2. I
Yeah,
understand that.
I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. I'm not gonna go after that either. I'm not mad at anybody that wants it though. If you know what I mean.
Right.
Look, I'll keep it all the way 100 with you though. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't want it. But if there was a Jordan 2 that you were gonna cop, I think it would be that one.
Yeah, yeah, because it's got the Chicago colorway history. It will be a retro. It means more to the Jordan collection than any other two. Um,
Yeah,
so yeah,
I mean, it would look nice on like right next to the Lost and Found one.
true.
But other than
I
that,
thought about that. I thought about that.
I will be passing.
And like you
And
said, I won't clown anybody for wanting that shoe, but
and just to keep it more 100, we might not see that sneaker come back for a very long
oh
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like what they're doing with the tools is a surprise even to me.
Yeah, because nobody wants
Um,
them, and they left them in that mom and pop shop for years.
yeah.
They didn't care about them. Vlogging with Demetrius says, "Congratulations on 6K. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, bro."
Okay, imagine my fingers confetti.
Jazzy says his last EA was the Taupe Haze 4s.
Hey, that's a good EA though. That is a good EA
Yeah.
because I'm gonna tell you, I loved that shoe from the beginning. I did a video on that shoe. I talked about how good the shoe was. A lot of people clown that shoe, and now those same people that clown that Jordan 4 were wishing they had that Jordan 4 or held on to it. So that is definitely a dub. Don't be sad about getting EA on the toe pays.
Did you get the Alma Mater Force?
Mm, maybe.
You did?
Yeah.
I got them too. They're
I
right
mean,
there.
I had to pay resale for them, but I mean, I'm like,
Stay tuned. Video dropping soon on them.
yeah,
You guys
video
might
maybe.
actually be surprised what I say about them.
I think I'm gonna have to do a video on it because I basically want to see what they are because I know I talked about it in many lives that I was disappointed that the I'm on my year fours weren't the white pair.
Yeah. Me and you I think me and
So,
you actually were on the same, like, level with that one.
yeah,
I think me and you kinda felt the same way.
right. And I was very disappointed that it wasn't the sale pair. And a lot of people were hyping up these like Barney purple pair, and I wasn't necessarily trashing the shoe, but I wasn't gonna buy into the hype of the shoe. Um, it's not a bad shoe at all. Um, if you own it, you didn't go wrong trying to get it, or you didn't go wrong owning it. But when a shoe is like that, I feel like I have to, see it for myself. Give it an opportunity to kind of change my mind a little bit more. So I didn't, like I said, it's not a bad shoe, so I didn't mind paying the resale for it.
I saw somebody put some cell laces on it. Looked pretty good.
Pretty good, look good.
Yeah. I hit on them on your website the first day it dropped, and I literally just got them.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I ended up paying like 450 resale. So
Yeah, that's why people are getting rid of them for lost and founds.
yeah.
Familia Kicks HQ. Hey yo, what's good? What's up, my guy? Thanks for stopping through tonight. Go check out my homie right here, Familia Kicks. He's a YouTuber. He be dropping vids and
Oh,
stuff.
he's in the chat with us.
Yeah, he's in our chat. Yeah,
Yeah, I be looking at his I look at his Instagram content.
yeah, he be dropping reels and stuff. You know what I mean? Good dude.
Yeah. His reels be shiny and glossy and pretty.
So does Jumper Man Eric, man, or Jump Man Eric. His
Yeah.
I don't got talent for the reels like those people, man. Nitro says, go support any creator you like. It's free. Hit that like button and subscribe. Facts, Nitro. Appreciate you for bringing that back up. I'm terrible at asking for likes, guys. I'm terrible at asking for subscribes. I remember vlogging Demetrius the other day. He was like, oh, you got a subscribe shirt. That's a perfect shirt for doing lives. I was like, you know what? You're probably right because I never asked for them. But hey, if you know what I mean, if you guys haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button for us. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. I'm now on that road to 7K. You know what comes after 7K?
10K.
8K, but close. You know what I'm saying? It's close. I'm closing in on that 10K, man. I'm closing in on it. We're gonna get that. Remember what I told
Even if
you?
you, even if you don't like what I do, go and support it.
It's totally free. It costs no money. You know what I
Right.
mean? It costs nothing.
That's the main reason. Even if you don't like what I do, go ahead and support it because it doesn't cost you anything. You don't ever have to look at any of my videos.
I
But
would appreciate it if you looked at my videos, though.
the fact that you hit that subscribe button, I tell people all the time, the fact that you hit the subscribe button is enough for me. Like, even if you don't want to sit and listen to the whole thing I gotta say, put that shit on mute. If you don't like my voice, put that on mute and just let it play. Let it play in the background.
I, I, I appreciate everybody hits that like button or that subscribe button for me because,
Yeah.
bro, I wake up at 6 in the morning. I go to work all day. I even drop videos on my lunch break. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that. I know Daddy Seed noticed it because I'll be literally in like a button collared shirt. You know what I mean? And I'll literally I'll literally drop a video about something that happened 20 minutes ago. He's like, "How did you do that?" I'm like, "'Cause I work near my house, so I go home for lunch. So, like,
What?
I'll come home, I'll make videos, I'll come back home after work, and I'll make videos, and I don't go to sleep till, like, midnight, and I do this every day.
That's a
So,
sweet setup, man.
so so hitting that like button for me, hitting that subscribe button really does mean a lot to me because I'm putting in work, man. So thank you to anybody that supports me for real.
You know what? I actually like comments, even if they're like nasty negative comments. I love them.
This one
I
dude,
love,
that's funny. Like I if they're nasty nasty, I hit the heart and then
yeah,
I put thanks for watching. And then what I did the other day, I don't remember what the comment said, but I remember just thinking like, "Oh, really?" So I pinned his comment to the top of the video. Because, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was trying to be like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
me. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean? Something like that.
yeah.
Like, I wanted to curse like 9 times there, and I stopped myself. That's why I paused. But, I didn't heart it. I didn't comment it. I just pinned it, and I left it up there for like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? And then I took away the pin. But I was like, "Oh, no, you wanna be big tough guy. Here, everybody's gonna see what you just said." You know what I mean?
Right.
Whatever. But, like, I don't know, I'll play around, like, I don't even care, man, you guys can comment whatever you want. I try but I the thing is, I literally try to respond to every comment unless the comment
Mhm,
is
mhm.
literally, like, either I don't see it for some reason because I got a lot going on across all these videos, so
But you know, YouTube is weird like that though.
yeah, sometimes I miss stuff, but, like, I try to comment back to everybody, unless you comment something that I literally don't know what you're talking about, and that
Right.
happens from time to time. You know what I mean? I'm like, "I don't even know what you're saying," you know? But
Like I made it my main focus to comment back on every comment because that stuff excites me. Like I might be at work, have the worst day ever,
yeah,
and if I see a comment, whether it's good, bad, or neutral, it just gets me hyped.
yeah,
Um, but YouTube has this weird thing where sometimes I won't see comments until like 2 or 3 weeks later, and I'm
yeah.
like, "What?
My
Like,
comments are
how did
broke.
I not see this?"
I like to use you have the Studio app, YouTube Studio?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
So, I go into the videos sometime and I reply back, but I used to like this feature because they literally have, at the top of YouTube Studio, you can just click that button and your most recent comments are right there that you just go down the list. Ever since that first Lost and Found video that got 700 comments, it's broke. It's literally stuck on, 8 days ago. So I have to literally go to the comment section here and go from there. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And find it or whatever. But yeah,
You're
like
probably gonna have to clear the cache on that app.
say what?
You're probably gonna have to clear the cache on on the app.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. It never happened before, but it broke because I had so many comments, bro. It
That's
like I was
awesome.
just I res and dude, you go look at that original video. It says my pair is moldy AF. That's the thumbnail.
Right, I remember
I
that.
I literally, bro, like sat there and replied to like 700 people or something. Like
That's dope.
I literally replied to everyone. I'm sure there's some in there now from a couple days or most recently that I missed or something, but that
Yeah,
first day, I literally replied to everybody. It got like 25,000 views in like the first day. It was crazy. Like, and my phone was just like my whole phone was notifications because I leave all that stuff on. You know what I mean? And I was just like, wow, I didn't like. I knew that the video would probably do well,
yeah,
and I almost didn't drop the video at all because I thought like my performance was bad because that's not what I was expecting to do. But I just
right.
let so I just let the camera roll, and I was just like, bruh.
But you know, when you did that video and I saw the shoe, I was like, is he is he blind? I was like, does he not see that shit on his shoe? And
At the beginning, like when I first showed the shoe,
yeah,
yeah. Well, see, the thing is like the light sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so like
right.
sometimes like when my eyes have to readjust for a second.
Right.
So then I'm looking at it and I'm like, "Bruh," you know what I mean?
So, you know what? When I thought about it, it reminded me of that one video I did where I picked up my pair of Jordan 1s from, what was it? Finish Line, I think it was. And there was a roach in my fucking shoe. Like, I remember holding the shoe like this,
Mhm.
and I remember rotating the shoe and just like, oh, this is nice. It's nice. And then feeling something touch my hand and just slinging the shoe across the room.
Did you leave it in the video?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't leave it in the video. I have the cut of it though. I
Yeah.
have the cut and I have the whole video. I might make it like a Instagram or TikTok reel,
Yeah.
but I remember seeing like in the playback, I was like, I know it's not what I think it is. I know it's not because I literally went to Finish Line to go pick the shoe up. They bagged it up. I got in the car, got home, and immediately filmed the video. And when I went back through the playback, I just remember in my mind just screaming like, "Oh my freaking god, it's a freaking roach!" and having to track the shoe down. And when I tracked the shoe, like you could see the roach come out and go like around the shoe, and I had to find it and stomp it because I don't do that in my house. I
Right.
don't do critters. That's
Right.
no.
I ain't with it either.
And the first thing I did before finishing that video, I called Finish Line customer service and I said, "Your store has roaches. There was a roach in my shoe, and I have a video of it." And the lady was like, "Well, can you send us the video?" And I said, "I surely can." And that's exactly what I did. I sent her the video. But yeah, so Finish Line has a video of me, and
What did they do for you? Did they give you anything?
they never hit me back. They never ever hit me back on the issue.
Really?
Yeah, I was even surprised myself. She was like, "I see the video. I'm gonna take it, send it to the higher ups, and hopefully somebody will get in contact with you." Finish Line never reached out to me. Never.
I would've made a video on that shoe every day until somebody reached out to me.
Well, see, the thing is I didn't want to put it in the video and then Finish Line reach out to me and I have to retract it. I didn't want to do all that work. So I ended up dropping the video and not putting that piece in. I cut that piece out.
Every time I see Homegrown, I think he's also on someone else's stream. He's the hardest working man in live content, man.
Like, yeah, usually I am on somebody else's stream.
Yeah,
That is very true.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with
Like
that.
you will see me a lot on lives. And it's to make up for the lack of my own like video output.
Mhm.
Because for me at the current point in time, it's easier to do lives than it is to do like the videos because of the time it takes. But um I promise you, Nitro, you will see me more in my own videos.
Imma watch every single one you drop.
So yeah,
It's a lot of pressure.
that reminds me. As a matter of fact, I need to edit like my video I told you about. I need to
Yeah.
edit like 2 or 3. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna say forget it, and then just drop the ones that are in the backlog, and then just put out the new stuff.
I'm really gonna try to drop a video every day this month, bro. The only one and I have a bunch of ideas and a whole bunch of, like, things that I'm gonna do, but the one day I'm having issues with is Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, what last year? No, it wasn't last year. It might have been the year before. I did a video of what to get a sneakerhead.
On Christmas Day?
Yeah,
Well, it's too late by then, though.
I mean, well, no, I take that back. I didn't do it for Christmas Day. I did it like for the week of Christmas.
Yeah.
But like
But listen, I'm not committing to it. I mean, I'm talking about it, but I'm not committing to it.
this
So,
is you too. Once you talk about it, you're committed to it.
yeah, but, like, I never like, in my videos, I'm not saying, "Oh, we're on day 3 of," like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? You know, like, I mean, we're talking about it on here as friends, you know what I'm saying?
So
And
you're
all of
trying
our
to
friends in the
repay your
chat.
way out.
But look out for me every day, guys, 'cause, I'm on a nice little rule right now. Like I said, I put out and I've always been consistent, but, like, I've been, like, really consistent,
Right.
like, more c I'm on, like, subhuman consistency right now because like, I shouldn't like, the other day, Melinda, my girl, she's like, "Are you ever coming out of there?" I'm like, "Nope, I'm not. Just go to bed. I got work to do." You know what I mean?
See,
And,
that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. I need like a hole that I can just crawl into,
mhm.
like do a bunch of work. If I fall asleep in that hole, I'm okay with that.
I mean, my bedroom's across the hall, so, I mean, but she's like, "You gonna come out of there?" And I'm like, "Nah, nah. You don't understand, right now, like,
Yeah.
I gotta do this, like, I gotta do this," like
Yeah.
and, she's super supportive of it, man. She you know what I mean? She hopes I get 1,000,000 subscribers and, but, um, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to do all 31 days, and if I do it, cool. If I don't, I mean, whatever. Even if I do the first 2 weeks, that's still 30 days in a row because I've already dropped if I do the whole month, it would be like 45 or 50 days in a row.
What kind of black magic witchcraft you're trying to pull over on us?
What you mean? I just
Like that's kind. I don't know. It's kind of a cheating way to get to it because people want to see 31 days of Christmas or 25 days of Christmas. I should say that. Yeah.
yeah. Well, there's a thing there is a thing, a lot of vloggers do it, they call it Vlogmas, where they drop a video every day in December. So, like,
Yeah.
this whole dropping a video every day in December thing, like, that's where that comes from. The vloggers do it. Or they I don't know if they still do it, but, like, at one point in time on YouTube, that was vlogging was, like, huge. You know what I
Right.
mean? And,
Right.
so,
Yeah.
like, that's where that whole premise comes from. I'm trying to do it to because I first of all, I know I can do it, but I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm challenging myself in my mind. I'm not challenging myself out
That's
here.
tough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I could do that with everything else I got going on, that's a huge, like, accomplishment, I think, and to me, like, you know what I mean? So
Right. Because like, okay, for everybody that's listening or will see it, it's not the recording part or the video part
yeah,
that
it's the
makes
editing
that makes the dropping a video every day challenging. It is the editing.
and
Like
the
if y'all
uploading.
don't understand, like if you never edited a video or put actual effort into editing a video, it takes hours.
Yeah,
So just to do like a video every day in a week, you would have to have at least one or two videos already prepared and then spend the next 10 to 12 hours editing 3 to 4 videos in order to make that happen to get ahead or be on schedule. So I mean
yeah,
it's tough. It's tough.
yeah. Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it. And if I do it, cool. If I don't, I don't. You know what I mean? But I'm normally pretty
If
good
he
at my
doesn't
goals.
throw rotten tomatoes at him.
I I normally pretty good about hitting my goals. So
Right.
you know what I mean. I mean, and the other thing is too. I'm one of those people that like I never miss work, like ever,
Yeah.
and I have so much time off work this month. Like it's like a day here, a day there, a day here, a day there. So I'm gonna be utilizing those days like to work on YouTube and stuff. So because if I don't use the days, they take it. They don't give them back to you in the next
That's
year.
how um that's how I am. My last job, I was there for like 7 years. My sixth year was the first time I ever took a vacation.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Familia Kick says the grind don't stop. Big
absolutely.
big
It
facts.
never. It never.
Johnny's Luck, what's up, my guy, man? Thanks for stopping through tonight. Congrats
Appreciate
on
it.
6K, bro. Johnny's one of my OG subscribers, man. Thank you so much, bro. It's people
Man,
like
Johnny,
you
much love and respect, Johnny. Much love and respect.
it's people like Johnny, man, that like subbed up to me like real early in the beginning, man. Like when nobody cared at all whatsoever. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
I
The
remember
funny thing is my OG subscribers never say anything. They never reach out. Like they never message or anything like that. They just so
I got a lot of people that like watch and like hit me on Instagram. Like I got a whole full blown like relationship with people I've never met in real life. Like
that's crazy.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I
and
wonder what
that's the
like
other part, that's the other part that takes time.
right. So I wonder okay, so I'm at like 300 and something. I wonder what the perception is about me. Like I wonder if they feel like they they can't reach out to me because in my videos I'm like comment. I love interacting with everybody.
Mhm.
Um, but I have no idea who my OG subscribers are.
Hold on a second. Familia Kicks, where's the link at? I'll send it to you, bro. But like some people, bro, it probably not even you, homegrown. That like some people are just really introverted. Like we all
Yeah,
have I have ghost watchers. Like I'll look at my stats sometimes and it'll be like 100 views, 4 comments. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
But I know those people always, you know what I mean? Like I know you're watching, But I mean some people are just like that and that's cool. They just like to watch. Like they don't bro, I don't comment on a lot of big YouTubers that I watch, cause like, I don't want, like, people to think, like, I'm trying to, like I don't know.
Use them to gain
Right.
subscribers.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't have besides, like, you guys, like, I don't have YouTuber friends. Like, I'm not cool with no big YouTuber or nothing. Like, Unbreakable Kicks actually commented on my video the other day, which I was like, "Wow," cause I've never seen him commenting on nobody's YouTube video.
right.
And, and I was like, "Wow, man. Hey, thanks, man." Um he got kicks like we interact like when he goes live on Instagram or whatever. We don't DM or nothing like that. He's cool.
I
I'll
was
drop
surprised. You know what? He got kicks. I'm because of his personality. I'm not surprised, but I was kind of surprised because Sneaker Lover. He was like, "You've been absent from lives and things like that." And he got kicks was like, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen you on live. And I'm like, what? I didn't think he actually paid attention to the fact that I'd be in his lives or even talking to him. But yeah, he's real cool.
I mean, he's doing the 31 videos. I think
Really,
he does it every year though.
I gotta hit him up.
I don't hit up YouTubers. I mean, like I wouldn't mind having some YouTuber like friends I could get advice from or something like that, but like you know what I mean? Like I'm not just gonna be like, hey man, like I don't know what to say. So I mean I feel like when people don't like how you were saying, like people don't like reach out to you
Right.
all like that,
But
like
to be honest, I think he got kicks really noticed or notices me because I didn't, and it took me a while to think about it. Like hit, like our abbreviations are the same.
HGK.
Yeah. So I think when it came to that, that's what stood out about me to him. And then he might have looked me up and realized, hey, he doesn't have a lot of subscribers, but he also does different content than what I do.
Yeah, I
Even though
mean,
technically it's surrounded about it's it's about sneakers, but his style is completely different than my style and what I do.
That dude grinds, dude. He grinds.
Yeah, he does.
He
He does.
grinds, man. Like, and I do, like, I appreciate that, like, when I see like, BG. Like, I'm so proud of BG, bro, like, but he grinds, bro, like, I respect it. I respect it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's what kept
Like,
me watching He Got Kicks' content for a while until he kind of like slowed down on it because of like all the other endorsements and deals and things he's got going on behind the scenes, like work and stuff like that. But
yeah.
that's what kept me watching his content because, like you said, he definitely grown.
Yeah. Nitro, only thing my parents don't like about me making content is money part.
Yeah, it can get expensive. Content creating is expensive. If you don't have any, if you're not monetized, because I'm in that grouping. If
We
you're
talked about
not
that the other day.
monetized, if you don't have um like backing from endorsements and things like that, YouTube can get very expensive, which is why I start to become more selective on the shoes and things that I buy because in the beginning I realized like in the beginning I was trying to keep up with everybody else and then I realized it's not about keeping up with everybody else but it's about giving the people yourself, being yourself, letting them see you for who you are. And if they rock with you, they rock with you. If they don't, they don't, because everybody's basically doing the same content. Every now and then, somebody might be first or different, but for the most part, when it comes to the sneaker culture, a lot of people are doing the same content.
Familiar kicks in the house. What's up, my guy?
What's going
My
on?
guys, what's good, fam? What y'all up to, man?
Man, we just talking sneakers and YouTube.
Yeah,
Was
I've
your
Just
been here.
chilling,
I've
day?
been
man.
here.
We're
I'm like,
actually,
yo, when is James gonna get to my comment, bro? Pass me the link.
bro, like, it's not, we just, me and bro, like, the same show that you're seeing right now, like, if me and him, like, FaceTime each other through Instagram or whatever, it's the same, bro, it's the same show, dude. I'm telling you. It's the same
Yo,
show. Like,
I'm
you know what
trying
I'm
to share
saying?
my camera. For some reason, it's not pulling up. Like, you guys can't see me, right? No.
No, I don't see you.
Uh,
Are you on a phone or are you on a computer?
I'm on the MacBook right now.
There's like a
So
cam button.
it says
Yeah,
stop cam, like it's streaming. Now it says start cam. So when I hit start, it's weird. It's not showing my actual camera. That's weird. I'll try to figure it out on my end.
yeah. You gotta have to
Next
go
time
into
I'll
your
probably set up the
settings.
whole camera. Yeah, man. But no, I hear you guys, man. You guys talking about like content creators, right? As far as what you guys like and or as far as is there any diversity amongst it?
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Man, I don't know. The sneaker, I mean, as far as sneaker content in general, I mean, I think you got your like your main people that a lot of people go to, right? Like your Seth Fowlers,
Yeah,
all the wear testers, all these cats, Cousteau as well. So I think that there's still like I love what the beautiful thing about the sneaker community that a lot of people can review a sneaker, obviously, right? We all do it, but
right,
man, everybody got their own little flair to it.
right,
It's just, they all make it different, and
right.
it's crazy because you really can't crack the code neither. Because some people like you see that got like crazy camera setups and like
Yep,
crazy stuff. And then you got some people that I know some people that got just do with their phones and
right.
they crush it.
Yep.
And they
So I
go
think that's the
nuts.
beauty about it.
Yeah. I started with an iPhone, and that
Mhm.
was what I had.
What did I start with? Man, I started with like some kind of old red camera that had like recording function that was like 460. I don't even know, 640, some low quality.
Yeah,
Um
man.
and
You
I
know
just
the
there.
camera tech has evolved. I mean, just in the last 6 years has been crazy. Like I've only been dabbling with cameras pretty much for like the
Yep.
last couple years. But like this channel, I mean, as far as my channel goes, I've switched to a second camera already, and I've had this channel up. It's gonna be almost, I think, almost 2 years, which sounds insane. But um, now I'm getting into the groove where I just gotta be consistent, man. That's why I
Yeah.
respect James's grind, bro, because I mean, doing all that every day, it's not easy. I know everybody's circumstance is different. Like me, I got two kids. I work a 9 to 5 as well. I got wifey, and we try to make time. But for things that you got to be passionate about and you want to grind, you got to make time. You just got to make time. If it means less sleep, you
Right.
got to make time.
Right. A
The
lot of
worst thing
sacrifices have to be
the,
made.
the worst thing that you could say to me is I can't do something.
Exactly.
I will spend the rest of my life trying to prove you wrong. You know what I mean? At the risk of my own health. I that's just how I'm wired. But I gotta get to KB's comment real quick. He says, and I know he's talking about them 13s, something I said earlier. And he says, we don't care about resale. I'll double up on that, bitch.
On that beat.
Yeah.
So flies.
We going after them Soulfly 13s tomorrow on sneakers.
Yeah, man. I hit today. On SoFly,
I
and
saw
I
that
was
in the chat,
surprised
bro.
how
Congrats on that,
easy.
man.
Yeah, thank you. And so I've bought quite a few 13s. I've never rocked any on feet. Always get them,
Crazy.
resell them, or I have a couple of people that like one of my best friends, that's his favorite silhouette, right? The 13. And so I've copped a couple for him. And I was like, you know what? I need a personal pair, man.
KB.
And yeah.
I got 2 pair of the Obsidian 13s. Those are a beautiful pair of 13s.
I got them too.
Like
Yeah, those are nice. I've seen
that is
those.
that is one, regardless of how people feel about 13. 13s are probably one of the most comfortable Jordans when it comes to 14 through 1. Or 1 through 14, 14 through 1, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
Um, I've always said 13s are one of the most underrated Jordans, and that Obsidian colorway is
Yeah, I have it.
Fire.
I only wore him one time in a video and then one time in real life. But I like them. They're bricks. I mean, like no one cares about them, but I like them.
right.
Mm. Yeah, anything Obsidian, man, I feel like it's just a win. Like those Obsidian, the OG Obsidian Jordan 1s, man. They're
Facts.
so
Yeah.
fire. And I had them on feet. I mean, I had not on feet. I had well, not a personal pair. I bought some off my boy. He was selling some of his pairs, and I'm a true to size 9.5. All his Jordan 1s are 10s. And I was like, man, I can't even keep this if I want it because I can't fit into it. So I ended up reselling it, man. But it's one of the most beautiful sneakers in hand. It's one of the ones that really got me into wanting to rock Jordan 1s because I never rocked Jordan 1s really. Like my first pair of Jordan 1s is the North Carolina to Chicago, which is a woman's release.
Right.
That's my
Yeah.
first pair of Jordan 1s ever. And those came out, I think, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And they're butter. And I've rocked them. Oof.
Those came in the Fear Pack red box. I think it was like
Yep.
2020, 2021. I ended up getting those too, and I ended up getting the men's pair, the patent leather ones.
Oh yeah, they're nice, man. But I fell in love right now. More than any other silhouette, I do have more Jordan 1s than any other sneaker in my collection, which is crazy because I just thinking about, okay, what do I got most of? And I was like, wow.
Force for Life said he hit on Soulfly today, size 13.
Woo! Congratulations
Nice.
to
Congratulations, Force for Life.
the
That's a nice
hardest.
hit.
Those 13s, those big sizes, man, it's rough for them.
Yeah.
Nitro said he wears size 12. Remember you asked him earlier.
Nitro also said that he doesn't use his voice because it's too deep. Bro, let me tell you, no voice is too
Yo.
deep, no voice is too soft, no voice is too high. If somebody loves what you're bringing, they love what you're bringing.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm
Vlogging
pretty sure
said
there's some ladies out there that be like, oh, listen to him talk.
Vlogging said can't wait until the Thunder Force. Now that's a must cop for me.
I need the Thunder Force. I
Definitely need
need.
them. Put them right next to the Lightning Force.
Yeah.
But Yakov says
Yeah,
congrats on the 6K. Man, I appreciate you, bro. My man shows up to every video, man. He supports the channel, supports me, man. I
yeah.
appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank
The
you,
love
bro.
is mutual.
Thank you, bro. Much love. Who we got up next? Crown and Dial. What do you prefer better, the Jordan 4 Military Black or the Jordan 4 Black Canvas?
Military black.
Between those two, the Military Black.
Yes. I like the black canvas. I'm kind of upset that you even asked that because the black canvas are that good. Like,
That
why
doesn't
would
take
you?
anything away from the Black Canvas.
Yeah, like, why would you put two great things up against each other and expect for me to pick?
Bro,
Shame on
cereal,
you.
you like cereal or milk?
Right.
They go together. They go together. But yeah, I mean, both sneakers are dope. I mean, yo, what was that? What was it? I seen it on Instagram, and I read an article about it today. I think it was like the dude from like a different world or something was wearing the military blacks back in like 1993 or something.
There it goes.
Did you see those pictures?
Kadeem Hart, Kadeem something.
Did you see
No.
that though? You know what I'm talking about? It was like a TV show from back in the 90s or early 90s,
Well,
and
I
he
know
had a
what a different world is because I hate saying black, so I know what a different.
yeah. I remember that one girl because didn't they do like Living Single? She did that afterwards. It was on Fox. She was on that show. But anyways,
Living
she was,
Single, man. That was an epic show. I loved it. Living
it was like a show from the
Single.
90s, bro. It was on after
Oh
Martin.
yeah.
Queen
Oh yeah.
Latifah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
yeah. But like that one girl, she was on that same show that I was talking about before that. The one girl, I don't know her name, bro. So like, I don't even know why I brought it up. But anyways, he was wearing the military black fours, like 30 years before they dropped. Like Jordan Brand used to send him stuff. If you look like at all the shows, he always wore Jordans, and they were always like different and stuff like that. And then
I
they
haven't checked that out. No, I didn't know that.
yeah. It was like it's like been like on Instagram a lot and stuff like that. There was even an article on Yahoo News today about it.
This is like even if you watch Martin, like I still, bro, hit those reruns all the time.
Yeah,
And even on Martin, bro, he used to rock some like me now being
But
into kicks, right? Back then I was youngin'
yeah,
and I'm looking at those and I'm like, man, they rocking just a lot of people's grails just on feet.
yeah.
you want to
Those were
see
sneakers.
a
Those were
lot
sneakers I
of
couldn't afford.
if you want to see a lot of Jordans on TV, you have to see the Wayans brothers.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Marlon Wayans wore more Jordans than anybody on TV back in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Force for life. I believe Nike is doing sneaker pass for the SB Lofters till the 4th.
Sneakers pass, man, is hard, bro. Like if
Yeah,
for people that are not close, like I'm
I
in
mean,
Central Florida.
uh,
I've never gotten it.
I live next to two major malls, and then like the Nike store that they opened up, like right down the street. So sneakers pass is kind of easy for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean I get a pair of lobsters.
Nike might as well be giving out golden tickets to the Wonka factory.
Right. But at the same time,
Yeah,
I'm not
man, hard,
pressed for
bro.
those lobsters either. Like I don't know why I'm not pressed for them. To be honest, the special box, okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's cool. I don't care about the bear brick. I like now that bear bricks aren't as popular as they used to be. I want a bear brick because I'm interested in the actual art on the bear brick. But as far as a bear brick collaboration with lobster and concept, I don't care about that. Like I really don't.
I'm just not worried about it. I mean, if when they drop on sneakers, I'll go for them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, I knew concept. I knew what it was going to be. I knew what it was.
Like if I don't hit, I'm not gonna be like, man, this is rigged.
But like honestly, the same time those Soulfly 13s dropped, and you ain't see
Yeah.
hardly anybody go after them because the lobsters are $700. So everybody's going after them, and you know what I mean. They ain't worried about that. I think I honestly think those 13s are going to be a nice. I wouldn't say easy cop, but I think it's going to be easier to cop those tomorrow than
Yeah, they'll look good in your drop front.
You know, it'll definitely look good with everything else.
Yeah,
Hey, and Nike gave me 200, and Nike just gave me $200 back, so I can afford them.
man, I don't want to hear that. Well, don't nobody want to hear
Yeah,
it.
man. I was so lucky, man, that when I opened my pair, I was really like I opened that sucker, I was breathing out, like just trying to blow all the cardboard dust. I was like, just in case it had mold. And when I opened it up, man, it was like beautiful. I'm not even gonna front. I mean, a couple of glue stains here and there, but thank God I got it. But I got it way after you, like you, James. Like my pair came in like probably like a week after you. So
Yeah.
I would assume they probably delayed it on purpose because I did get the email that they delayed it. But yeah, this
The
whole mold
crazy
thing is
thing
weird.
the crazy thing is I looked at the tracking, and the tracking said it wasn't gonna come till the 29th. Well, it came the day before Thanksgiving, and I really wanted to open them, and I'm like, "No, I can't, and I don't have time to film a video right now." So, I dropped a video on Thanksgiving, and the tracking still said until the 29th, it was coming on the
Mhm.
29th.
I've had that happen before.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few
I
times.
went
Not
home
that
that
early
day,
though.
and they were just on the porch, and I was like, "Oh." So if FedEx or I can't remember who, I think it was UPS. I think it was UPS that delivered them. If UPS wanted to steal them, they could have. I wouldn't have known for a week.
Right. Right. I mean, I've had everything from roaches in my Jordan ones to rat poop in my Jordan ones to like
Oh,
shoes never showing up until 5 months later to I've had all kind of crazy stuff. Um, Somebody stole my tree line Air Max 90s, and the crazy thing is they restocked them today, and
Really.
they've got a full
yeah, I saw
size.
that. Yeah.
I mean, I could get me a pair.
KB says,
Um,
"Bro, size 9 and under Soulfly still available. We definitely copping them on free shipping." Facts.
I don't
Facts.
need a size 9. I need a 10.
Facts.
I need a
Nitro, I want
10.
both sneakers.
Both of what?
so that's when y'all were talking about the flu games.
I'm way behind.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was saying, bro. I was on the stream for like an hour. I'm actually editing my next video,
The
and I
loss of
just I was
pounds
hearing y'all
wouldn't be as
talking,
hyped
whatever.
if not the story back behind him. And it's a Chicago one. It was gonna do. It.
True,
You know what I mean?
true, Chicago.
I
But my
mean,
thing
this
is,
the story is good to make you feel good, but there's certain things that don't need a story. But they gave you a story when they didn't need to give you. They literally could have just gave you another Chicago one, and the same thing would have
and it would
happened.
have been popular. My
Right.
thing is, with any other sneaker, right? Without a story, they're probably like like my thing is, a lot of people would have complained about the lost and found one if the story wasn't what it was and they still kept it the same design with the crackled stuff. They probably would have been like, oh, look at Nike, they just biting, trying to make everything look aged. But then when you add the element of the story behind it,
Yeah.
this was 1986, man.
Yeah.
Behind them, even with me, that was nostalgic because I remember as a young buck going to a shoe store with my father, and it was like an old school shoe store in New York, man. We walked in and everything was just wood and it smelled like leather in the back of the shop. So immediately I thought of that and I was like, yo, this is a dope story. So I think a
Yeah.
lot of people were plugging into that aspect of it. But very true. This specific silhouette, right? The Chicago, it was gonna be popular no matter what. But if you do that to any other one, it's gonna be difficult, I think.
Yo!
Yo!
It's the wild song hit that button.
Yo, what up? What up, y'all? What up?
The sneaker
What's good,
Avengers.
Wasso?
Hey, what's going down? Hey, I
What's
just
up?
had to come through real quick because I'm about to go do this little football show real quick. But James, hey, congrats, my guy. That
Appreciate
6K,
you.
congrats. I was like, let me come through, show some love real quick.
I appreciate you.
Make sure I bless you with that one.
No,
Big deal. That's a big deal, man. Celebrate all those goals, man.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying, man. Is like I don't have 300,000 subscribers, so like I get it. But dude, it was I earned every single one of them. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
oh no, man, no doubt, man. You keep dropping the content, man. Like, you keep putting the stuff out there. They eating it up. They, you feeding the hungry with these videos. So hey, I mean, 6,000 is just the beginning, man. So don't think it's over yet, because I know you know that.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
I know you know that. So
Listen, my first major goal was 1,000, as you know, that was a grind because me and you was sort of like to 200 subscriber range at one point when
it
I
was
like
hard that first K. Yeah.
and but like the 10K is like that's my first major like where I'm gonna be like, all right, because 90% of people content creators on YouTube don't get there.
Right.
So like, but no, I'm gonna keep grinding, man. I really appreciate you saying that and everything like that. I'm
Sure.
trying, bro. I'm trying. Like
Hey, no doubt.
every day, bro. I'm in here. You know what
That's
I
what's
mean?
up, man.
Literally.
That's what's up.
But
HGK, what up, man?
Man, I'm living the life, man. Somebody that
Hey,
gave me some special juice, so I'm turned up a little bit.
oh, okay. That's what's up, man. All right, but yeah, I'm about to go do this thing. If y'all still on when we finish, I'll hop back on. But
all right,
I
man.
want to come sure to say congratulations, bro.
I appreciate you, bro.
I gotta
Thank
do
you.
this for y'all. Hold up. There you go.
Hey, go
All
check
right,
out my
y'all.
man Wise Soul.
For sure, appreciate that, man.
Yo, for
YouTube,
sure, man.
Yo.
I
YouTube
see
and
what you.
Instagram. That's the homie right there. He does sports content and sneakers.
Sneakers and sports. You know what we do.
Sneakers and
All right.
sports.
All right, y'all.
All right, bro.
Man, I'm gonna have to set up the webcam next time. I have to set up my my Sony joint right here.
I don't.
I've never done a live stream, man. I
I
should
was
start doing one too.
I used to use my Sony, but I don't even. I have a brand new iMac. I just use the webcam. It looks really good.
Yeah,
It's
this one's really. I mean,
1080p.
yeah. With Sony cameras, man, they make it so easy now. You can just plug in a USB-C
Yeah.
cable
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
I just never used it, but I need to. I need to.
But speaking on the lost and founds, sorry for life, but before we jump off of that, speaking of the lost and founds, so many people still had a problem with the age look, and I don't understand what the problem is. In hand, you can't really tell. It
Bro,
might just be my pair, but I mean, even with it on there, it still looks incredible. The shoe looks
It
incredible.
does. It does look fire. You know what it is? I think it's like if you don't got them in hand, you might be suspect about it, right? But once you get
Right,
them in hand, you see how good they are. Because at first, when they first came out with the idea, I was like, "Come on, crackled ankle collar, like what are they doing?" And then the more I just, whatever. And then when I got them in hand, I was like, "Yo, they really
right.
hit it at the park." And then that red leather looks so good.
Because before those dropped, the beginning of the year, I kind of pointed towards that being the shoe of the year. Um, and I feel with that lost and found that it's not cliche to say it's the shoe of the year, especially with the collabs that have dropped this year and so many good dunks and things like that. Um, but when I got it in hand, that's when I really knew. I was like, I need a second pair. I want a second pair. I need a second pair. And I want my girl to have another pair. I want my daughter to have a pair. Like I want the whole fam to be able to have a pair of Lost and Found Jordan 1s. That's
the
how
thing,
good they are.
and the thing about it, bro, is that the Lost and Founds is a sneaker for mostly everybody who's into sneakers, like really into sneakers. Minimum
Yeah,
two pairs. Minimum
yeah,
two pairs.
yeah,
No matter
Yeah.
what.
yeah.
Even if they went on GOAT, bought a second pair, or they're
Right.
about to buy a pair. They're selling
Like
something to get a second pair. Something's happening. They're getting another pair.
even like the Lost and Found before and after I got them in hand was definitely a shoe where I said, if I don't double up on anything all year long, that'll be the shoe I double up on.
Yeah.
That and the military
Yeah.
black. Most OG collectors prefer original colors. At least I do. I've been collecting since 1989. Force for Life says. He also has another comment. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, OG over everything. OG over
I
everything.
don't know, but people keep trying me with them fire red fours and them. Not the fire red fours, but
The threes.
the fire red threes and the cardinal threes.
Fire
Like,
red. Okay, so me and him differ because I prefer the fire red threes.
Okay.
He prefers the cardinal threes.
Mm.
Would you tell
I
him
got
he's
the
wrong?
fire reds.
Okay.
So check it. I got the fire reds here. Haven't wore them yet. Never had them ever, right? I've had a few threes and the Cardinals, man, I didn't get them in hand. I like the Cardinals, but I don't know, man. Them fire reds, man, they do look fire. I'm not gonna front, bro. They look nice, bro. But
I'm
the
gonna tell
Cardinals,
you.
I haven't seen them in hand, but the Cardinals are nice too.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
you gonna have to see a pair of Cardinal threes in hand because
Let me look them
everything
up real
from
quick.
that I don't know what it is. The silk material, the silk looking or feeling material they used for the sock liner to the midsole with the hits of red. It's metallic red. It's not just
You know
regular
that
red.
red is like, yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a crimson red, almost like a blood
Yeah,
red. You know what I'm saying? It's a
yeah,
deep, deep red.
yeah. It's a deep metallic red, and then to offset those that red, they have the hit of gold inside the lace eyelets. And then I think the gold is on the jump man, but oh my God, that is the Cardinal threes is a sexy shoe. Um, that's just what it is. It's a sexy three. You can't
Yeah.
say that about very many threes. You can't say
No.
that you've seen a sexy three. You can give a three a fire emoji, but you can't give it that sexy lady right there. And that's what the
I
Cardinal
got
threes are.
I got a pair of dead stock Tinker threes, the white joints, and
Yeah.
those are possibly the most sickest like threes that I've seen
Look
ever.
at him.
Like,
Slap him.
bruh,
Slap him. Trying to go to sleep behind that mic.
he's
I
contemplating
was
suicide.
waiting till your soliloquy of the Cardinal 3 was over, so I was just yeah.
I'm gonna get those threes out real
The
quick.
Cardinal threes make love to your ankles.
The Jordan 2
They
will
make
be in
love
most
to you,
people's
boy.
top 10 sneakers this year. I'd love to know what sneakers you guys think should be top 10 this year. Stay tuned for that video will come at some point this month.
Top 10? I guess I could do a top 10 of the year.
I've been thinking about doing maybe not 10, but maybe like a top 5 or something crazy like that.
Do you what comes out after 7K? What?
When you asked me if I knew what comes after 6K, I said 10,
Yeah. Yeah, Cove puts in the work for real. I do.
Yakov. That was when we were talking about HGK.
These joints.
Yeah,
These
but
joints are butter.
according to Homegrown, the Cardinal 3 will beat that in a UFC fight.
And the details, bro, like just the tinker behind the tongue, the Nike Air. These are
I
desktop, man.
love those in terms of like sales and things like that. They bricked so badly, but I love that shoe. I think that's the only Tinker Hatfield I got because I didn't get the other ones.
Yeah. And like when I say it's butter, like the toe, like this, the leather they use in this is, I mean, look
Yeah,
at that. That's
yeah.
just
That's Fire Red 3 leather right there.
No, it's not,
bro.
bro.
This is softer than Fire Reds, bro.
I'm just messing with
He
HDK.
said no, it's not. Yeah, these are dope, man. I haven't worn them yet. It's weird on threes. I tend to go half size up because they fit a little snug, man. I don't know. Same thing with fours is weird. That's why I'm on my near fours, man, and I ended up copping a 10.5. I'm a 9.5, and I need a trade swap, man. I need to swap for somebody.
I filmed my video for the Alma
Dang,
Manure
I wish you would have told me. You could have.
already, but I didn't edit it yet. But look out for that video. It's coming soon.
I definitely would have bought them from you. So you could have got your pair instead of going to go because I'm a 10.
See, I need a 9.5. I could possibly do a 10, but I would like to go 9.5, even though a lot of people say that due to the quilted insole and stuff, that's a little bit
But
snug.
you had a 10, right?
At 10.5, I have it right here at 10.5. I put my 9.5, sold out. I immediately went back, carded the first thing I get, which is a 10.5, and I checked out. That was the first drop at the I'm on your website.
It's plush.
It's a nice sneaker, man. I just filmed the unboxing. That's what I'm editing right now.
Yeah.
But
I
it's a
can
beautiful sneaker.
imagine that it's plush, not quite like the threes, but close to the threes. So
the only one I don't have, man, is the threes, man. And they're sitting high. I got the ones, twos. The twos are beautiful. Ones, twos, and now the fours.
I got them.
They're nice, bro.
Did I get to this one? James, you're extremely humble, especially when it comes to comments, man. Respect. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you for real, for real. I do
I
try
keep
to
thinking,
comment back to everybody though. I really do.
when they say James, I keep thinking they're talking to me sometimes, and like, oh yeah, no, that's not
You're
like
you homegrown.
yeah.
African food.
Oh
Salute
my
to
gosh,
Ryan, fellas.
what's going on?
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up tonight. Sorry I'm so behind in the comments. Nitro, all my OG subscribers just got watched. Anyone going for the Soulfly 13s? Yes.
Tomorrow, mañana,
Tomorrow. Yes. The answer is emphatically yes for me.
mañana,
They sitting.
not in a 10.
They ain't gonna be sitting in the morning when I in my size because I'm buying them.
Yeah, they're
I don't
nice,
care.
bro. The
I
quality,
mean, I just want,
the materials, man.
bro. I don't even care what people like. I like. Look, I'll be honest. Like when a shoe's worth a little bit, it makes me feel better when I wear it, and it's part of the game. And I
Right.
love the whole sneaker game, even the negative stuff in the sneaker game. I love it all. I really do. I know that sounds kind of like crazy, um, but
Oh
there's
my
shoes
God.
I buy, bro. Like whether they go up or they don't go up, like I'm buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Look, okay. See, it's stuff like this that makes me mad. I don't know if you can see it, but it says you have exclusive
Exclusive
access
to the taxi,
to the Air Jordan 11s. They gave me exclusive access yesterday.
They gave it out again. Yeah.
bro. You want
Yeah,
to hear the crazy? The last time I had exclusive access was about 2 years ago. I got 3 separate accounts. Never had exclusive access in the last 2 years.
Are y'all going for these?
Yeah, I'm definitely, bro.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
try
believe I
to
caught
get. I tried to. I end up getting the Oscar the Grouches though. I did end up getting those.
You hit those. I saw somebody chop those up, like they gave them like a cut or whatever. And bro,
Yeah,
you know what? They
you're
kind of look
supposed to.
good, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
weird,
You're
but
supposed
yeah.
to cut them up, but
Homegrown
Those,
gonna
those
sell them as soon as they come in to buy more lost and found.
those cherries look good, man. They're
I
clean.
know
It's just a
you ain't
clean
keeping
color.
them.
you never know. I mean, with me,
I
I
don't.
I don't even know. I never really know. Oh, there they go, right there. There they go.
Yeah,
They just look nice, man.
yeah.
You know, it's the colorway for me, and it's the color
It's
blocking for
definitely the
me. It's
colorway.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
definitely the
that big
colorway.
powder blue.
those Soulfly 13s are the 13s you have on when you're conceiving your first child or your next child.
You
Like,
Hey,
named it appropriately, Celestine.
hey, those those are Jordan 13s of the year.
The baby making
You heard it
13s.
here first.
these might be like second in contention with shoe of the year. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the colorway is gorgeous, and if I get them in hand, and like the materials are crazy,
Mhm.
I don't know, y'all.
Bro, these Cherry 11s. How you really feel about them? Like you said, you're going for them, right?
I like them. They're clean. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely want to.
I'm going for them. They're
yeah.
not a must-have for me, but I'll definitely go for them.
I
I
had
got
the
two pairs.
Concords and I sold them. 2 pairs, nice.
I got another pair right here. I didn't
I
open the
think
box.
that's crazy. On the 13th, they did like the Jordan 2 toe box.
Let me see. Hold, leave it there.
Oh yeah, those are nice, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
need
can't
them,
wait to
bro.
see them in hand.
I need them.
I just undestocked these last night, and you know what?
I saw your Instagram reel or
Yeah,
story, or I think it was.
and
Like you
they're
were
nice,
throwing.
bro. On feet, I tell you what, and they go good with any type of color jeans, man. Really, and the materials are really nice as well. At first, you're like, this velvet is kind of like thrown off, but honestly, it's a clean shoe.
What is that, velvet?
I like it. What is that, velvet? Aha!
Yeah,
Yeah, buddy.
that's a Christmas movie.
Like I want it though.
It is.
I just didn't want to go
Yeah.
crazy for them.
Yeah, these, I mean, I ended up getting 2 pairs, grade school pair, and then I got these, and I was like, you know what? The thing is with these, man, they're expensive. I don't think they're worth the money. I mean, these came out for
I
like
think
200 and
the price is
like
definitely gonna stop.
225. Then
Yeah,
after that, I
yeah.
was like, bro, they tripping 225.
The
Like, bro,
cherries are 225 too.
You get a
yeah, that's what I'm
basic
saying.
box.
Yeah.
So like here's
But
the
this is a nice.
argument that I have. 225 for that shoe. You get a basic box. 180 for the lost and found. You get an elaborate box that has a story behind it. I don't understand that.
Okay, here's the thing.
Like Kanye said, I can't understand you, bruh.
God.
Here's a couple of things we really need to think about in that kind of thinking, right? A, the Jordan 1 died.
Mhm.
They had to bring it back to life. And
I mean,
they,
it tapered off, but yeah. I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying? So they had to do something big. And from the Jordan ones that I'm seeing that are dropping in 2023, a lot of them are pretty decent.
right.
It's
But
the
you know, the 11 is dead.
it's not though.
I mean, the 11 is dead outside of a few colorways. If it's not the bread, if it's not the Concord, if it's not the Space Jam, nobody really cares about the 11. Like, they have to create hype for the 11. That's why they made it a Christmas holiday shoe.
Yeah, and
Like,
every year it does Jordan 11 things. Every single. I'll leave it for the video for tomorrow, but I know, I know what you're saying, and you're not wrong. But you could literally say that about every shoe. You know what I mean? If we talked about, you know what I mean, the Jordan 4, you know what I mean? It's this colorway, that colorway, this colorway, that colorway, and then the rest is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
but you know, the Jordan 4 has been hot for the last 2 years. Like
Yeah,
like the Jordan 4 has been coming in hot, like
yeah,
that song. Like,
yeah.
so
What happened with 11s? They don't pop off so quick. So, for example, when the cap and gowns came out, man, I got a couple pairs of those,
Those are dope,
and then
bro.
they're dope. But guess what? They were sitting, bro, and they
Yeah,
were
I remember.
reselling for like under. And now, man, and so I feel like Jordan 11s, they kind of build their momentum
right.
up with time. The
Because
hype
like,
comes with them later on.
what would an 11 do in terms of sales and numbers if they released colorways like they did for the Jordan 1? Like they continuously release Jordan 1 colors, or even if they release Jordan 11 colorways like they do the Jordan 4. Like the 11 would not do those type of numbers. That's why they only do it once a year. Because
Yeah,
it's almost like throwing crap at the wall and hoping it sticks. You got one shot at this, and it better be your best shot. Because
Let
look
me
what happened with the
let me phrase
platinum Jordan 11s.
let me phrase this in another way, bro. People love the 11s, no matter what, People love the. If they made the holiday Jordan a Jordan 18, them shits would sit. But the
Yeah,
11, but the 11, bro, these cherries, it's a red Concord, bro.
pretty much.
It's
Yeah.
exact same shoe as the Concord, except for where it's black is red.
but I mean, it's also just a once a year shoe as well. I
Yeah,
mean, how hard? Because when they tried to do it, because as a matter of fact, they tried to do it. What 2019, 2020, when they did the platinum Jordan 11s?
are
That
you
was
talking?
not a holiday release, and that platinum Jordan 11 fell off hard.
Which one? Which one was that?
It was it
I'm
was
trying to look it up
it,
right
it,
now.
it had like a gray color to it with like a red pinstriping in it somewhere. Um,
I'll have to look that up. Is it
Oh,
called
I
yeah,
see
11?
them. Yeah, towards the heel, it's got that red little stripe. Yeah, I don't even think I've seen those in a
that
while
was not,
before.
and it wrecked. It died before it even got going.
Yeah.
Like now, the platinum 11s you can probably I think the
Oh,
resale
oh,
are like
oh, oh,
400.
oh! Those are fire,
See,
bro.
like, but they bricked. when they dropped, they bricked. That was Jordan Brand's attempt to do the 11 like they're doing the Jordan 4s.
And now they're going for like 3+.
It didn't work out. Like, because those went on sale. You could actually get those for between like 90 to 80 bucks at the time.
It almost was like suede on
Yes.
the lower upper. Yeah, that
Like
they look
the
clean.
quality is terrible. But now they resell for like 400 bucks.
These joints.
Yeah. Those.
Yeah.
I think
they're a little bit Christmassy as well. That little red, that little hint of red. Man,
they're okay, but they didn't hit like every Jordan 11.
I don't know. They could give me those right
now.
now.
Like they hit now. Jordan hit gold when they did the win like 86s and the win like 82s and the win like 96s. They hit gold with the Jubilees. They hit gold with of course, the Space Jams. Yeah.
Kid Reek, thank you for stopping through tonight.
Fun fact: the Jubilee is my first video on this on my channel.
Yeah.
That's my first ever video on the channel. It was me reviewing the Jubilees.
That's 2 hour mark. I got to slide because I got 5 a.m.
Right.
Man, I love y'all.
Appreciate you,
Thank
bro.
you for coming through, Familiar, man. It's always good to see you, man. Them high quality reels and things, man. That's awesome, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Appreciate you, man.
I gotta work. I'll be back next Friday, same time, same channel.
Yep.
Doing the same old things. I appreciate for everybody that comes through and continues to rock with James even when I'm gone. I love y'all. Peace. Be good. Keep collecting kicks. Enjoy what you do. And
talk to you soon, my guy.
All right, man. I'm out.
Peace out.
Peace. Wixter says Jordan 1 never died. Maybe it died for you people. Be jumping on the hype too much. I know what you're trying to say, man. Like I get like what your point is, but they crushed the Jordan 1. Like the thing is like especially during COVID and right after COVID, there was a Jordan 1 every week, and they made so many of them in different
people lost
colorways.
respect for them. I think
it wasn't just like the lost respect, but like for one, like the heritage ones, which I actually don't think it's a bad sneaker.
I got it right here. I think it's a good sneaker.
Yeah, it like I like it. I mean, like it wasn't going for nothing. I still bought it. You know what I mean? I thought it was art. It was different. Something I would rock. So like in that aspect, like they put out too many. They put out too many, and for a while there, they were hitting. Like they were every one that was coming out for a minute there was dope, and then it was just too many, in my opinion. There was too many kind of questionable colorways. They in the same week they would release like an ugly Gore-Tex, an ugly Jordan 1, an ugly. It was like you get 5 of them in a week, bro, and then like the next week you get 2 more Jordan 1s, and then you know what I mean? They just oversaturated the market. They overplayed their hand with that. They got a little bit greedy. And in 2022, they saw that pushback where we were like, bro, we got 4 we got 4 Jordan 1s that look exactly like that with the red in a different place. Like,
yeah. I think with the Jordan 1, they didn't space it out enough. They didn't give it time to breathe. There's a lot of sleepers. Like, I mean, this year, that Starfish, that women's release, that Starfish is fire, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fire sneaker. I undead stocked it for Thanksgiving, and I was skeptical. Took it out the box. I was like, you know what? Let me put these on feet. I was like, yo, this is a comfortable sneaker. The quality is A1 on it. It's really a sleeper sneaker. And I looked online. There's a couple people that were like, yo, like this is like my Jordan 1 of the year type stuff, like over Chicago's type. I was like, wow. Like, and I started thinking about it. That's not too crazy. It's a really nice sneaker.
And then the ones that I thought that I really thought people would like, one in particular was the Rebellioner. I think I have 3 pairs of those, bro.
I took such an L on that one.
That's such a nice sneaker.
It is.
And I know people don't like it because it's not reselling for nothing, but that one was different. It had detail, it had thought, it had the band X on the back. Like, I didn't see what was not to like about this shoe. You know what I mean? And then people went crazy for it, like, the first release. They didn't even drop on sneakers. And then, like, everybody was just, like, talking ish on it the whole time, and then, like, the prices tanked. Like,
Yeah.
but I thought that was probably, in my opinion, one of the I mean, dude, it's a shadow.
Mhm.
It's a shadow with a bunch of detail on it. Like,
Yeah.
it was a cool idea. Like, I actually like that one. That's probably my favorite. Nah. Another thing, the taxis. The taxis are dope.
Bro, I got 2 pairs of those right here, brother. Let me get mine, bro.
Me too, bro. The taxis,
Bro.
man.
As a matter of fact, you want to hear a crazy story? Last night, I traded my boy for some. Man, he had like $200 in tools, and I was like, man, I need these tools, blah blah.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, how about we just give me a pair of taxis? I was like, all right, here you go.
Yeah.
And he put a little bit of cash on top. I was like, bro, what the
Oh
heck?
man,
Oh,
hey.
yo, taxis are nice, bro.
These dude, these are nice. I
Bro.
mean, for real. If you
Oh, they're nice, bro.
this sneaker If this sneaker would have came out in 2020, this is probably a $600 Jordan 1 today.
Oh man, the quality too is just. This is. I think eventually they're definitely going to skyrocket. Within a few years, this is a beautiful sneaker, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful sneaker. Love it. I
I
haven't
mean,
even wore them yet, bro. I'm like waiting.
I
I
wore
don't know
mine.
what for, but I'm waiting.
But I got another pair I never opened.
Mhm.
I hit on this
Yeah,
pair.
these.
I hit on this pair before they dropped in America. I hit on them in Foot Patrol over in the EU, and then I hit on sneakers.
I ain't even gonna tell you, man. I took a L. I paid resale for that because I
For
was
real.
scared. I was convinced that it was gonna skyrocket. I ended up paying like 240 for that pair on
That's not too
StockX,
bad
bro.
though. That's not too bad.
Yeah, but now they restock every day. I'm like, damn. But
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, and
waiting for
that's
them so I can use the coupon that Nike be using so I can get it for cheaper.
and this right here. I mean, this sneaker was like rumored to come out for years, and
Hmm.
then it finally did, and now everybody's like, "Oh, it's a brick." Bro, this is dope. You know what I mean? Like this was one of my favorite pickups of the whole year.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's definitely an amazing sneaker because the other thing with the Jordan ones that Nike kept on emphasizing like on these really nice colorways and color blocked Jordan ones, they were putting like some borderline, not, I don't want to say trash material, but just not as good material as they did on the not so good colorways.
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, what are they doing? Like they came out with so much. So with this one, you kind of get like the nice colorway, plus you get the nice materials on them. And yeah, they're clean, bro. They're nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking 2023 is going to be pretty nice as far as releases go. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff coming out next year.
Oh, oh yeah. With Jordan,
Um,
would it be in 23, the year 23, Jordan 23? I think it is. I think they're gonna probably try to make it the most memorable the year and for releases, maybe.
one thing that I wanted to talk about tonight that we didn't touch on, let's see what you think. The Travis Scott Phantoms.
So when I think about the Phantoms, the one thing that kind of throws me off, and not in a bad way, but the the inside of the sneaker, like that furry type material that they're using. But the more I look at them, the more I like them, man. Like I like that black with the white stitching on it. Like
Mhm.
I kind of like that flair because all black makes it really stealthy, but at the same time, that white stitching gives it just a slight little pop.
Yep.
So I'm definitely like I'm hoping people sleep on these more than the other Travis Scotts. I have not been able to hit on Travis Scott's through retail, unfortunately.
Um,
So I'm hoping I can cop one of these. But I don't have no lows at all, so I need me a low pair. But
I
it's
love
gonna be a
Jordan 1
bloodbath,
lows.
man.
I love Jordan 1 lows, bro.
I
Like,
need some, man.
I'm I know everybody would hate on him for years or whatever, and, like, Travis Scott and stuff like that made him kinda cool now. So, like,
Hmm.
people be messing with him, but, bro, like, Jordan 1 lows, most of the time, man, I would rather just wear a low even, like, in the wintertime. It just seems like not that you know, obviously the highs are dope. Like, don't get me wrong. Like don't take me out of context, but especially those OG lows that they be coming out with nowadays, bro. Fire.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got the OG smoke. I think they're called the smokes. You know what I'm talking about? The ones
Yeah.
that had like the swoosh on the outside. That's kind of has the exposed swoosh.
Yeah.
Those are fire, bro. I haven't worn them
Mhm.
yet. Those are the only pair of lows I got, and they're nice.
Yeah. I think we're probably gonna be hearing from Travis Scott here pretty soon about that release, bro. Because normally they he drops them on his website like a week or two before the actual scheduled release date is.
Hmm.
And I think what those are supposed to be 12/15.
I think so, right? 12/15 release, something
Yeah,
like that.
so we
Let's
should
see.
probably maybe next week, bro. Maybe
Yeah, he's
next
going
week.
crazy.
Maybe next week it's gonna pop off. But hitting on his website's like impossible. Like
It is,
I,
bro. It's crazy, dude.
your average
I've
sneaker
never,
guy who's in our chat, he
hmm
hit on the fragment highs on there.
bro. That's such a W for
Right.
retail, bro. Such a W.
Yeah, he hit and he immediately made it a full on feet video outside. And then as soon as he got him, dude, I was like, "That's my guy, man." Because
Straight to feet.
nobody else would have did that, dude. They'd have
Nah,
just
for
been like,
Travis
"Nah."
Scott. And
And then
those are the releases that the botters really look forward to.
and at that time, that was like a $6,000 shoe because it was
Hmm.
like just. I mean, it still was impossible to find, but I just remember him getting it and like watching this video, and I'm like, "Bruh, that takes guts. It takes guts, man."
Yeah, straight to feet. Like for me, I mean, even
Yeah.
me, there's been some releases where I'm like, I gotta think about this for a few days
You
see
know
if
what
I
I mean?
want to do
I
this.
I struggle. I struggle. Like I can't wear everything. So there's a lot of things I have dead stock, but I try to wear a lot of stuff. But like, I have a job where I can't like wear sneakers too. And so like I'll be like I in my mind I'm like I'm gonna wear this to this wedding that I'm supposed to go to in 6 months. And then I'm gonna
Right.
wear this to you know what I mean? And like I'll on DS things like that. But certain other things like, something like this, I'll wear this, or
Yeah.
the military blacks, like I had 3 pairs, I'm down to 2 pairs. Um, but I had 3 pairs. I traded 1 pair and some money for the reverse mochas to make it like cuz at first like those not at first, but those military blacks they were like 500
Hmm.
and I got all my military blacks for retail. So I was like,
Nice.
you know what I mean? So I made some moves or whatever, but um
Yeah, the military black fours, I got 1 pair, and then I was only able to hit on a 10, and then they were a little bit too big for me, just slightly too big, so I had to just sell them. And then I got the midnight fours there. I ended up hitting 4 pairs, two size 13s, two 9.5s. I sold all the other 3 pairs, and I kept one 9.5 for me. And I got it there. Haven't rocked it yet, but that's a clean sneaker too, man. That midnight Jordan 4 with the military
yeah, I
with,
have it.
with the blocking on it. It's
Yeah, I
nice,
have it.
bro.
Yeah, the Midnight Fours. I mean, Jordan 4 of the year is either going to be Alma Manier, Midnight Navy Fours, or Military Blacks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the I'm on year 4, man, is like I was never a fan of twos as well, and
Right.
then they convinced me. That's the first two that I got that I was like, yo, you know what? I think I like twos now, which is crazy, but I do like them.
What up? What up? What up?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
It's good, Kid Reek.
Vlogging. Kid Reek, hype is hype. Though people hype seems something, it seems like a lot. Hype is a crazy thing. Hype will make you part with your hard-earned money.
Oh yeah,
But anyways, hey,
luckily.
we're gonna say what's up to the homie vlogging with Demetrius. Go ahead and shout out your YouTube channel. He's on that road to 1,000 subscribers.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, make sure y'all go check me out on YouTube as well as Instagram and Twitter. So my link is in my description. Congratulations on 6K, Jane. 10K is on the way, of course.
Appreciate you.
And what's going on, Familia? What's going on, fam?
What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Chilling, bro. Chilling, bro. Nice to finally meet all of our sneaker group buddies.
Yeah, as y'all can see, man, I am at work, so
Oh, word. You driving? Nice,
Yeah, I
nice.
stopping to get some fuel, and I seen James was still alive, so I figured I'll pop in for a few.
I appreciate you, man. Like, appreciate what you said about the 6K too, man. Thank you.
No problem.
So
So we going after these 13s tomorrow?
I am, yeah. I think we
They
all. I
I
actually
think
was able to
sat.
we
comment
all
pair
are.
today.
They sat for a little bit, for a little while. They did sit.
Yeah, the lower sizes I saw they were sitting for a little bit.
Everybody's trying to get lobsters. And
That lobster release is crazy.
you know, but tomorrow I'm interested to see what the stock numbers are going to be like for those Soulfly 13s because I don't think they're going to have a ton of pairs, but they're not doing a draw or anything, so like that could mean anything. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was curious what resale was on those because, like I said,
A couple of
I
days
mean,
ago,
it's still a collab. At the end of the day, it's still a collab
Mm-hmm.
shoe. And to
They
me,
were going for over
13,
300 today.
yeah.
When I checked earlier today, I was like, "Yo, they sitting at 3," but they've dropped some. Like right now, and let's say my size 9.5, they're selling. Last sale was 273. So I mean, not too bad. They're not too bad, but definitely above retail still.
I mean, I don't care what a shoe is worth at the end of the day. If I like it, I'm gonna buy it and wear it.
Exactly.
that's the best Jordan 13 I've seen in years, bro.
Yeah, I
Fact.
agree. It's nice. It's
The
unique.
presentation, the colorway, the color blocking, that shoe was just, man. I'm gonna have to grab me a pair tomorrow. I know Mrs. Blog asking how I'm gonna wear all these shoes. I might have to put undies a pair on my hands, undies a pair on my feet.
I can't wait to see Jay the sneaker guy because I know he be getting these kicks, man, and he be putting all the full fits with them. I'm like, bro, crispy.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all, I want to see what he's gonna do with them SoFlies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does his thing, man.
Oh yeah, he does.
Wixter said that's the same thing with Jordan 4s. They changed the colorway and every one you're not gonna feel every Jordan 4. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I didn't care for like the black canvas. I didn't buy that shoe. I didn't buy the purple Canyon.
I didn't get those.
I actually got those here, the Purple Canyons.
I didn't feel I just wasn't
in a
feeling
size 9. Well, it's size 9 in men's, 10.5 in women's, and I was like, I hit on a raft one. I was like, you know what? And you know the materials, man, they look nice in hand. Like the materials are clean.
Yeah.
It's definitely a unique sneaker, something that you're not gonna rock every day. Let me see if I can pull them joints out real quick. So I see,
Kid Reek
yeah,
says, but like he said though, and they love 11s no matter what. The platinum was fire low key. Yeah, I think that they're dope.
So we got. So these are, they're not bad, bro. I mean, what kind of kills it for me is that green.
Yes, that's what killed it for me.
Green, yeah. But I get they were trying to do. They're trying to get that 420 vibe, that SV type style vibe with the shaggy, the hairy suede they got here.
And then behind the tongue reminds me of those winterized.
Yeah, the winterized 4s, which I got right here as well. I got a pair of winterized 4s right here, and yeah, is that like crimson type red almost? It's really like an orange, but
that's technically a women's shoe, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a women's release. Yep.
Bro, if I was you, I'd just paint that whole midsole black.
Now that would be nice. You still got the outsole with those hints of green, but
you would think it glows or something with all that green on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the materials are really nice, and the tongue is plush. It's really a soft feeling Jordan 4, which that's why I think a lot of people can probably fit these better on feet because of how soft the material is. The problem with 4s is that they're not consistent. Since the materials are all over the place, you got canvas 4s, you got thick leather 4s, you got suede 4s. They all fit kind of different. So that's the danger with, like me, since I'm a mid, I'm 9.5. Some 4s I can rock true to size. Some of them, I got a borderline go 10,
I was listening in earlier. I was talking about the one lows. I got to get my hands on those black toe lows next year.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see the Chicago? I'm not worried about because I have the highs, but those black toe lows, I'm going after those.
Yeah.
And I made extra for those Zions. The price one came down a lot.
The like the weird canvas looking one that just came
Yeah,
out like last month or something.
yeah, the voodoo.
Yeah. Um. DCLA 2K3 says, in your opinion, which is the better colorway, the Jordan 1 University Blue from last year or the colorway coming out next year? In my opinion, I would go with the University Blue from last year over those, but those new ones they're dope too. Like I'm gonna get them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
but
wasn't
we
able.
also got to remember we don't have official images. What we seeing now is just a mock-up.
Right. That's
Mock-ups,
true too.
yeah. Just like a lot of people were promoting those new Spidey ones that are going to be coming out.
We talked about
And
that
a lot of
earlier on the
people,
stream.
yeah, a lot of people were like, yo, those look trash, but those are just mock-ups. So it's not really what the shoe's going to look like.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, we talked
guys,
about.
I'm about to. My bad. I don't want to interrupt, but I'm about to head out because I gotta do a couple things here. But real quick, James, once again, I know you've been hearing it, and it sounds like monotonous at this point. But bro, you're the man. Keep grinding.
Appreciate you.
Don't stop. As long as we're here, we'll continue to encourage you, encourage one another. Keep grinding, bro. And
Same.
congrats on 6K. It's been
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to meet some of the guys here, man. And we got to do this definitely more often.
Well,
And I appreciate you all.
me and Homegrown are gonna do this every Friday. So if you want to come on next Friday,
For sure.
you know what I mean.
For
We do.
sure.
You're in New York, you said.
Well, no, I'm from New York, but I'm here in Central Florida, a place called Ocala, Florida.
Hey, yeah,
I'm like an hour away from Orlando.
Bro,
yeah.
we're not far from each other.
Oh, for real? Where you at?
I live in South Georgia.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I'm right there on the Florida line.
So you probably like about a good 2.5, 3 hours, then maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Well, because
Yeah, we're
Jacksonville is
not
about
far
two and
from
a
each
half
other.
hours from me. Yeah, good stuff, man. That'd be dope to have a meetup, right? That'd be dope, bro.
But
Yeah,
we're planning on doing this every
Ocala
Friday at
is
7 p.m.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, brother. Well, I'll hit y'all up in the chat. I appreciate you allowing me to come on and just
Yeah, no problem.
share some content. I appreciate you guys. Have a
No
blessed
problem,
night,
man.
guys. You take care.
Peace, bro. Thanks for coming on.
Peace out, man.
But what was we talking about? Just mock-ups, the Jordan ones.
Yeah, the mock-ups for the UNC Air Jordan ones.
I wasn't able to get my hands on the University Blues, man. Like I tried everything, bro, and like instead of reaching back and getting them, I just always moved on to the next thing. But like I would still like to get those. I missed every restock. Like we're not missed it. I took L's on every restock, everything with those, and I would really like to get those someday. But if I'm able to get whatever those ones are, I'll probably still get them no matter what they look like. To be honest with you, especially if they look like these, but University Blue. You know what I mean? So, it's like the color blocking or whatever. There's really not a whole lot more that they could do with this color blocking except for just change the color. You know what I mean? So
that's it. I hope they give us the shatter backboards again.
The thing is that sneaker has so much mystique because of the leather that was on it. If they retro them, they're not going to have that leather because that was leather from that period of time. You know what I mean?
And I don't mind. I just want the colorway.
Yeah. Nitro said, people say the Air Jordan Retro 1 highs, yet people like all the Air Jordan 1 Retro 1's lows, cut sneakers. And
everybody has their preference.
Yeah, I mean it's everybody's got their own thing of what they like or whatever, but I think like we just have like a lot of releases coming up that I think is just gonna be crazy for the next month or so. So the 11 cherries, you going after them?
Nah, I got win like 96, so there's no point in me grabbing them.
Yeah. I already got 2 pairs, so I'm out that day. I don't need to get the cherries. The Travis Scotts I'm looking forward to. You want them, right?
That Travis Scott is more so. It's like if I hit it, I'm happy. But if I take a L, it's whatever. The other 3 before it, those L's stuck with me for a while.
Yeah, those burn.
But this one, I'm like, if I hit, I hit. I don't. It's whatever.
I don't know if it's gonna happen. I want to give it some more thought before I actually make like official statements on that shoe. But I hope people sleep on it. I'll say that much. Because I want to get it. Like, you know what I mean? But when it comes to the
I
hype,
think out of all of them, that one might be the most obtainable as far as resale. I don't think resale would be high on them. I could be wrong, but
that's gonna be an
I
interesting.
don't think.
Like you think that's gonna be a below 1K shoe after it drops?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah. I'm not gonna say one way or the other because I haven't really gave it much thought right now. So I don't want to say something and then you feel like, but you said, you know what I mean. But I think I want it. I know I want it. I think that I honestly I know people ain't really feeling like the whole like contrast stitching thing, but I'm gonna tell you what, like I guarantee you when you get that sneaker in hand, you're gonna be like, oh, that's a nice shoe.
I mean, you could be right. I was wrong before in the past. Um, but to me, I don't know. This shoe, to me, as far as height, it doesn't seem like how it was with the predecessors before it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's not covering this shoe. And granted, as soon as we get closer to the release, every channel on YouTube is going to cover it. But as far as the other colorways, I don't think it holds a candle to them. That's just how I feel personally.
Right. But it's that one. I think that's like the last biggest. Do you know what the other sneaker I want is? And I know nobody's gonna want it. Is the Fire Red 9?
Those are okay. I actually like nines, but
Yeah,
no, I'm good on those.
yeah. But I
I
think
might get my girl a pair. She love the chili red nines.
yeah. A lot of girls like the chili red lines. A lot of girls like them. Honestly, I knew several girls that got them and they wear them all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, them Fire Red 9s, man. Like I like them. I like them, especially after I take my L on the Travis Scott. I think they come out right after the Travis Scott, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe they come out right before it on
I'm
sneakers.
not entirely sure. I think it was supposed to drop this month. I meant last month,
Yeah,
and then
it's
it
on
got pushed.
sneakers. I saw it on there, so I'm gonna look it up real quick. They don't have the Travis's on there yet, but supposedly they drop it on the 15th. I hope Nike don't pull no BS, man, and like don't drop them until like next month and let Travis drop them this month or something like that. I hope it's nothing like that.
More likely, that's probably what's going to happen. Travis going to do his release first, and after that, that's when Nike's will do.
Yeah.
The Nike sneakers will do it. That's what happened with his past releases. So I don't see why this one would be any different.
So the Fire Red 9 comes out on the 13th. And
Okay.
that sneaker's going for retail right now, so like I know no one's hyped up on that, so I'm gonna try to grab that one.
It's a nine. Nines don't get the respect they deserve, in my opinion.
Bro, listen to me, and I might have said this to you before. I do think in like 5 years the nine's gonna be the new Jordan 4.
And
Because
that's very well a possibility, but that's also depending on the colorway that they're gonna bring out.
I'm saying though, like I think the nines do. I think the nine's the next up because it never had a day, and I think people kind of sleep on that because they think it's a baseball shoe.
Honestly, I think it's the fives.
What you think the 5 will be up next?
I think the fives will be up next. I actually like the Khaled Five, the peach colorway. I mean, I have to see it in
Did you
hand.
cop?
I haven't seen it in hand, but as far as pictures, no, I didn't grab them.
So why didn't you grab them? I mean, there had to be a reason. Like you say you like them, but why didn't you grab
Yeah,
them?
I like them, but Christmas coming up, and
Okay, so it
and
was more of like I don't
I
need
got to
this.
put then around this time of year, I put shoes on the back burner.
Yeah, I don't need this. Right? No, I mean, and you know what? That's fair because I mean, I think they've literally just stacked the whole month.
Yeah,
I
between
mean,
what?
the last 2 months of the year, they pretty much have stacked. I mean, it's most people cannot afford to buy. I mean, even me, I can't afford to buy it all. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to pass on some things, like you know,
facts. I mean, I got the lost and found. I'm happy.
right?
I'm good. I got lost and found. Now, maybe the I'm on my year fours. I'll probably reach back and grab those. But after that, I mean, the Cali's aren't going for nothing anyway. They're like practically retail.
Right.
So there's no rush to grab them.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I I made a video right before that drop, and I was like, I think these are. I didn't call them trash, but I was like, yo, like I don't. And then they sat, bro, and I was like, I was really kind of shocked that they sat like that.
Yeah, me too. But a lot of people don't rock with 5, so
That's what I'm saying. But I think that just that colorway was terrible. I'm sorry. I still, I
um, I,
still.
I want to see them in hand. I like that peach colorway over the washed grape colorway that they have.
Fresh Like Floyd says, I'm a huge comic fan, and I got into Jays recently because my friend gave me his origin story OG ones. That being said,
That's
do
a
you
good
think
friend.
we'll get more superhero colorways?
Nah, I'm surprised Spider-Man got a
I'm
shoe,
not.
but in the original movie, he was wearing Air Jordan ones. In the animated movie, but before they switched to the Reebok, I think that was Reebok they switched it to.
So they're
But Miles
supposed.
Morales, not Peter Parker, Miles Morales.
So Fresh Like Floyd, there is a Spider-Man one supposed to drop in 2023, but there's only mock-ups of it right now.
Right. Hey, bro, I'm finna get up out of here. I just
All
want
right,
to come
yeah,
through for a
I'm
little
about
bit.
to hop off of here too, man, for the night.
Hey, once again, man, congratulations on 6K for real. That hard work doesn't go unnoticed, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right,
7K,
salute y'all.
7K on the way.
It's
All right, be careful out there, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
yeah, I should be home, Lord's will, tomorrow. So
Good.
yeah.
All right.
All right,
Every Friday, man, we're gonna do this.
y'all.
All right. Also, after Lost and Found, Black Canvas 4s for my birthday, I got taxis off your alert, and I'm so grateful since it was my first pair of OG one high Jordans I ever bought for myself. Hey, man, that's awesome. I'm glad I was able to help you. But I appreciate everybody who stopped up into the stream tonight, man. We hit 6K today. We got a lot of good releases coming up. I'm going to be putting out more content. I'm going to try to drop a video every day in December, although I'm not committing to it. I know I said that a bunch of times, um, but look out for the videos and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys stopping through. Thank you for supporting the channel, the videos, the stream. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for pulling up tonight and just kicking it with us. We're gonna be trying to do this every Friday. Unless like something comes up and I can't do it, but like in Homegrown, we plan on shooting for every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just coming on, man, kicking it with you guys in real time. You know what I mean? Busting it up, talking about what's going on in sneakers, hearing you guys' opinions and stuff in the chat and stuff like that. I mean, this is a whole lot different than just dropping videos. So I like doing this stuff, and just hang out with you guys in real time. So, thank you guys for stopping through tonight. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Look out. I'll be dropping a video tomorrow, like around 12:15 p.m. So check out my videos, man, and hit me in the chat, man. I'll respond back to your comments. See you guys soon. Peace.